Oh, crunch. Excuse me. Marjorie, how are you? Happy Monday. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Hi, cool gamer. I'm just sitting here making still crocheting hats for Annie J. I'm up to 5 and 3/4 of a hat. Everybody's saying, hey, welcome, man. Just thought I'd pop up real quick. Just crocheting hats to donate. Everybody saying hello. Everybody saying hi to Michelle. Hey, Kim, do you have your phone on you? I have to message Kim. Where is there? No, wait a minute. Oh, no, that's not. Oh, oh. Let's see, who's here? I'm trying to find my husband's phone number. Do I have him not on my phone? Contacts, there we go. Oh, goodness. Come on in and say hi to each other. Okay, we'll see if he answers that. What's everybody up to? I am waiting for a package from uh, up UPS truck to deliver. It says, Colin, can you turn that down a smidge because I'm doing a live? I got to, let's see. Dum, 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 dum. Everybody talk amongst yourself. I'll be right back. I have to go to the restroom of all places. I got a $5 credit at Tumi because their order is late. Yeah, that's one good thing about Temu is if it's even one day late, they give you a $5 credit. I got one the last order I made, and it wasn't even late. It came on the day that it was supposed to, on the 10th day, and they still gave me a $5 credit. That's amazing. Right? Tell them out no, because I'm lying. Colin, don't do that. That'll be ready for my shower at 9.
I'm ready for my shower right now.
Shower at 9 because tomorrow is counting. All right. Coming back. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. All right. So did you order, if you're still on Michelle, did you order up anything good that you really liked? That place is addictive. I still don't know who sent me the glue. I haven't talked to Brenda. I'm pretty sure, the glue, not the glue, the clay. I'm pretty sure it was her. That's what I think. I don't know. Socks, a little yarn, and not sure what else. I got that glow in the dark yarn from there, and I really liked it. It's pretty cool. Can't remember. Had some glow in the dark once before, and I can't remember if it was from. If it was from. I don't know, but I got the couple from Temu, and it's really good. Made real good, and right now I'm making hat out of a Ogo to give to Aunt Annie J to send to her, and this Ogo is really nice for hats. It's a 4-ply or 4-weight, but it's a heavy 4-weight, and I mean, 2 of the Ogos makes 1 hat, and it's really nice. One I'm making now is a little bit smaller than the first one I'm using. The first one I made, I used a J hook. This one I'm using an I hook. So it'll be just a little bit smaller. But you know, people have such different size heads. You've got kids and you've got adults, but basically, little kids' heads are basically about the same size as people, except for when it comes to me and my children. We have big heads. Hi, Kenny. I saw you just now call, and I accidentally butt called you a while ago. Anyway. Oh, nope. Got to chain 1 first. What's wrong with me? Before I chain 3. Okay. Anyway. Whew, I got a bellyache. If I get about 10 folks in here, I will drop the link. StreamYards will probably shut me off. It says I was out of minutes, so I don't know for sure even how many minutes I have. But let's see if anybody else comes in. I've been on 10 minutes. May not. There may be lots of people live. I didn't see anybody that I know. Well, I didn't see anybody online because I just didn't see anybody. I haven't subscribed to anybody that's are not online. Listen to me live. So love you too, honey. I hope you got settled. Just gonna sit here and work on these hats. I'm gonna try to get 20 hats made all together for Annie J. And I'm using up all this yarn that I'd never use. I made a big old pot of hamburger soup today. It was delicious for supper. So good. And since I've been doing this weight loss thing, my belly's not used to being that full. So my belly's making all kinds of weird noises. Oh, that will be nice, Kenny. That will be nice. I have been so tired lately. I don't know. I've been sleeping really good, so that's really weird. I was talking to Enid, but she went to eat supper, but she might come in, but she don't like to come up on the panels. So that's okay. I'm just popping on for some views and getting closer and closer and closer to that 1 million views. Then I think when I get to 1 million views, I don't even know if I'll do lives anymore. Maybe once a week. But I got a good YouTube payment this month. Hey, Collie, if you're thinking, call your brother and ask him how he wants his birthday money. Will ya? Yeah, let's wait and see if we get some more in here, Kenny, okay? I want to see if we get some more people up here first. Yeah, my son's birthday was yesterday. I'm going to call him. You guys keep talking. I'll just take a second. I'm going to call him real quick. Ah, my glasses are crooked. Where is it? There it is. My sister-in-law called me. See, I can't find my son's phone number. I don't know where it is. Let's see if he answers that. I'll tell him to come in here. But come on in, guys, if you want. I'll be ready in a minute to start pulling people up. Oh, I forgot he doesn't have internet right now. Oh, so I can't call him. I can't call him on Messenger. Just forgot. He doesn't have internet right now. Just a minute. Kim, did you get my message? Okay, guys, just a minute. Oh, goodness gracious. Hello? Happy birthday. How do you want your money? I tried to call you yesterday and you wouldn't answer all day. Am I late? Oh, what are you on now? Oh, thank you, Michelle. You said it didn't work. Oh. Are you home or in your store or something? Oh, you got Silas. Well, how do you want me to money? Do you want me to send it in PayPal, or do you want me to send it just send it in a check? Well, I'll get you something too. You want me to send it through PayPal? Does Colin have your PayPal? Well, you'll have to send it back here. I won't keep it because Stomachins are busy. Are you sick? Just life in general. I know. All right. Well, I'm gonna let you go, and Colin's gonna call you in a little bit, okay? And if you get hi Yarn. Oh, hi Christy. I'm live, but I'm also talking to you and talking to people. Okay. Well, he's gonna call you back in a little bit, and we'll get your info, or I can send you a check in the mail or something. Okay, well, happy birthday. How many years ago did I give birth to you? 40 years ago? Okay, son, I love you. Okay, tell Sai Granny loves him. Okay, bye-bye. All right, guys, I'm back. How you doing, Christy? Yesterday was my son's birthday, and I couldn't get hold of him all day. He's 40 years old. I thought he was 41, actually. But then I got to remember he was born a week after me, and I was 21 or 22. 21 when he was born. So he's 40 yesterday. Anyway, if anybody wants to come up, just let me know. I was waiting for some more folks to come in, but I don't even know who's live. I didn't see anybody live, so nobody I'm subscribed to is live. I'm just sitting here making hats. I'll tell you what I love to make hats out of, and I just discovered it today. Someone, and I'm not sure if it was Brenda Land or it was Cynthia King or it was Michelle Sleeper. Hi, Dawn, you sweet thing. Christy, Michelle, Dawn, anybody want to come up? I'll drop the link just in case. One of those girls, because I would never buy it personally because I don't buy fancy yarn. I'm getting ready to lay down. Okay, sweetie. This is probably late your time. But I don't buy fancy yarn. I just crochet with Red Heart, basically. And I ain't no fancy girl, you know? Butterfly Dreams with Jeannie is live right now. Oh, is she? Okay. Well, anyway, this makes wonderful hats. And since I'm doing 44 years ago, I may not be subscribed to Jeannie anymore, and I don't know why I wouldn't be, but I didn't see her on the thing live. But it's okay. Anybody can go live when they want because there's so many people on YouTube. But anyway, I never would use this kind of yarn because I didn't have a lot of it, enough to make. It's only 9 p.m., but I get her up early. I hear you, girl, on that. I stay up late and sleep a couple hours and get up. Because when you get old like me, you don't need much sleep. Seriously. But I have been really tired. I did take a nap today. And I think making these hats is making me tired. But anyway, this yarn is wonderful for making beanies because it is warm. Hello again, Uno. How are you? Uno says, hi. Hello, Noni. Hello, chat. Just passing through to thumb up the live and say hello. Y'all have a beautiful Monday night. Thank you very much. I thank you. But yeah, this hat just makes such a cool hat. I might have to, and you can get 2 hats out of one Ogo, or whatever they're called. I love Red Heart yarn. I love it. It's old school like me. And you can always soften it up by, I think it's soft. I don't have no, hi Jay, how you doing? Hello. Are you making hats? Yes, I got 5 3/4 hats made for Annie. I think I'm going to make her 20. I may make her more than that. But I popped out of the chat for a few minutes and give you a thumbs up. I love hearing your birds chattering in the background. Jeannie does have a set schedule. Every Monday she goes live. Yeah, I don't never know when anybody goes live. I used to go over at Jeannie's all the time, and it was like seemed like it was later. It was later. I don't know. I just go live whenever I can. My little about sneezed again. My grandmother really liked Red Heart. I love Red Heart, and I buy a lot. I buy a lot of it. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this hat pattern I'm using is one I learned from somebody or something I just came up with myself. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like okay, I'm going to drop that link. Sometimes I feel like I've been crocheting since the first day of first since the world was made. If I can get this mouse to work, copy. And that's not going to work. It's not going to work. I should have went. Let's get paste. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Okay, we got to Okay, guys, hang on there a minute. I got to rewind. So I may be gone for just a second. Let me rewind this live. Reload. Hang on a minute. I might slip away for a minute. Okay, I'm back. Now I'm going to try to right click. And it's not giving me the option. Does this. She also does Stitching Along with Friends with Santanita and Cynthia Joyful Creations. I went out to the shed and found a bunch of more yarn. Yikes. There is no room in the house. Girlfriend, I hear ya. I have made my living room my craft room now, which my husband doesn't mind because we're old and we don't entertain anymore. Okay, guys, I'm hoping that works. That's what it's doing. That's the link it's given. That's because I'm on my old laptop. So I'm hoping that works. I use Red Heart for my Christmas stockings. Me too. Red Heart is so durable. You know, my sister was here one time, and I had made this blanket with this antique. Now, you know, I don't like to use patterns. I like to come up with my own stuff, but I did use a pattern for this blanket. It was made with very old Red Heart Aran yarn that I'd had since when I made the blanket like 30 years ago. It's real. I still have it. It looks really, really good. But anyway, my sister's, I had it stretched over this little doll. I used to have this doll couch that was like really old. And I had my antique China head dolls on it. And I had that draped over the back because it looked like antique white and it looked like it was really antique. So my sister said, I said, I got to wash this. I said, it's got dust on it. She goes, give it to me. I'm like, what are you going to do? Hang on just a minute, Kenny. Let me tell this story and then I'll play it. And then anyway, she put it in the clothes dryer. She said, well, just leave it in there for a few seconds. And we're sitting there and we started talking. Just a minute, Kenny, I'm going to pull you up. And all of a sudden we smelled something burning. And I said, oh my God, we forgot about that blanket you threw in the dryer just to get the dust off of it. And we thought we had it on cool, like the cool air. And anyway, it wasn't. It was on heat. And the dust was what was burning. But anyway, yeah, I almost burned it up. But it made it extra soft.
Hello, Mom.
Hello. Did you get settled?
Good day, mate. Yeah, I'm gonna. I'll say hi to who. I don't want to say her name because.
Well, you are going to have a haircut, aren't you?
I'll talk to her. Yeah,
huh?
I'll talk to her. I don't want to say because I'll shave this. I'm gonna shave this.
Haircut, son. Your hair is long. You could just good luck. Just in time for Halloween. You could keep it like that and let it wait till it goes all the way white, and then you could be Santa Claus.
Oh, Mom.
Hey, I used to play Santa Claus at the daycare when I first worked at a daycare.
Mom, I'm
Years
too
ago.
young to be Santa Claus.
No, Santa Claus was once a baby, thousands of millions of years ago. You're never too old to be Santa Claus. Even girls can
Santa's
be Santa.
always old on the movies, older.
Yeah, but
Mm.
he had to be young once, right?
Yep. Hey, Mom. Is Michelle going to come up?
I wish she would. I
Come
was
on,
mine
Michelle.
in the machines. Let's see. I wash mine in the machines and dry
Mhm.
them in the dryer on low. They turn out good. Love Red Heart. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Red Heart. I always wash. When you wash Red Heart is acrylic. So acrylic, what is acrylic? Acrylic is actually plastic. So you ever notice, like when you wash a blanket made with acrylic yarn, how it feels like it's dry when you even pull it out of the washer? But I put mine in the dryer like on medium heat. And Michelle says she has
Okay.
something next week. Yeah. I hope you get that straightened out, babe.
Molly's
But
yarn, does she ever come up on panel?
who, Yarn Barf?
Yeah.
Christy? I think she might have. I think she might have a time or two. I don't know. But, or maybe not. I don't know. I get Christy and Maureen and so a couple others. I get them confused which one's which. But I'm telling you, Michelle, have you ever got this Ogo yarn? Or did you send me this Ogo yarn? Or did Brenda Land send that to me? And King, I'm not sure.
Sorry
it's okay.
about that.
It's a natural thing because it makes an excellent hat. Annie J may not want to part with these two hats I'm making with it, and I know I got a few more back there. Oh, you have it? It's very good for hats. It's great for hats. I really like it.
What are y'all doing?
You playing with a puppy dog, Kenneth?
No, I'm playing with two cats.
Oh.
They're Sam's. I'll show you. They're Sam's babies.
Are they
Yeah,
kitties?
they're his son. His son, takes care of them. He got, hold on. Are you ready?
Yep. Kitty, 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 kitty. Aww. Oh, they're in a pen. Poor babies.
It's a long time. They're same. See what? They're two. They're boys. See, they're like Arnie's was.
Aw, poor kitties have to be in the pen.
See,
Aw.
they're two of them. They're same. They're boys.
They want to get out. I had a couple, but they are lost in the yarn room. Lost in the yarn room. Every room in my house is a yarn room. Yeah, Colin, he was back there this morning, back in the back bedroom, and I said, "Can you get in that box? It's right in front of the yarn shelf, and get me this and that and the other." He said, "Mother, that yarn in this room. I don't know what you're talking about."
You hear the cars going by? You hear the cars going by? Oh, I get the window. You can hear cars passing.
I know. I wish that's what I was wondering, Christy. The poor fur babies. They're not Kenny's fur babies. They're the people he lives with. Yeah, the fur babies is locked up. Why the fur babies locked up?
It's at night time. I guess that was just,
Oh, poor babies.
Oh, they get out playing today.
Free the fur
They get out
babies.
playing. Yeah, they get out play all the time.
Probably they don't want them to run about the house and be crazy all night.
No. Keep them, from getting wild.
Yeah, my fur babies are crazy everywhere. All over the place.
They got two dogs and two cats.
Now I have to keep my birds locked up because they're birds, They've never known anything else. Of course, they're in a great big
fly around the house. They poo everywhere. Coming down.
Cats do? I've never had a cat that wasn't automatically potty trained from the get-go. They have a litter box?
No, yeah, they got a litter pup, but a little box. Yeah, a little box. But I mean, birds. If you let your birds go around, they'll fly and start pooing
Oh
on
yeah, that's
everything.
true. Yeah, that's true.
You
Let them
see
loose in
white
the
poo
bathroom.
coming.
I let them loose in the bathroom, and they can fly around, and then I just have to clean up. I thought you said the cats pooed everywhere, and I was like, I've never known a cat to not. Yeah, he was talking about letting the birds loose, but I've never known any cat that
It's in the other room.
didn't know how to use a litter box from the time they were big enough to go. You know,
It's in the other. It's in the other room.
they just know. I wish I could have a cat, but I can't because I got birds and hi Nessa. I got birds and I got
Hello,
Vanessa. I don't know how she around a cat.
Kenneth, do it for me. Come on.
Oh,
You're right, sweetheart.
she's doing good. Just to say, she's happy. We're still, we still love each other.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
you don't have to explain it to me. You don't have to put it on a live.
My
Just
stuff's
sit here, relax, and have fun with Granny B.
Yeah, every little thing will work out, won't it, Nessa?
It does. It takes time, but it all goes good in the end.
Christy said, I had 2 cats and 2 cockatiels, and the birds would sit on the cat's head. That's awesome. And preen themselves.
Yes. Bird sound. Okay.
I had 2 cockatiels for 15 years, and when they passed away, it was the saddest thing. But I didn't have any cats. I haven't had cats probably, oh my gosh,
No, that's my game.
22. Well, we had a cat that came here that somebody either dropped off or just came to our house.
Video
It was
game.
outside. We couldn't get it, and it was a beautiful cat, but we couldn't get it. I brought it in the house. It absolutely freaked out. Of course, I had dogs. That was a couple summers ago.
Sorry, excuse me. Ugh.
We found it. We found it in out in the country, and it was a terrible situation.
Well, I done my good deed yesterday.
What did you do? Make me some cakes and cupcakes to send to across the pond.
Do you know what? One of these days, I am going to make you some cakes. I'm going to freeze dry them, okay? Send them to you so that you can bake them.
Buys a Reese's peanut butter cups if you freeze dry them. They'll shrivel up.
No, I'll literally freeze them, put them in like a freezer bag that keeps them frozen until they get to you.
Dry ice. I ordered cookies one time from this site, and it was from Germany, and it was at Christmas time, and it was these cookies though, and they were fabulous, and they were in great shape. Not even one cookie was broken. Hi, Ariel, honey. And they were so well packed, and they were little bitty thin butter cookies, and you'd think that they would get broken somehow, but it's like they had cushions, like these little cushions or something between them. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Not one of those cookies was broken. I thought, my word, how did they keep that from? Oh, there's Miss Teasers with her candy. What's she got? Milk chocolate, sea salt.
Right, that's the battle of the sweets. Right, let's go.
You know what? She's tall and thin, and she can eat anything she wants. And she's one of those. She's one of those people that can
Granny
eat
B, look at these.
and never gain an ounce. We're so jealous.
Tea cakes. Rich
Tea
chocolate
cake?
tea cakes.
Ooh, those sound scrumptious. That was my English.
Tea cakes
Scrumptious.
filled with a soft marshmallow covered in a thick chocolate.
Now she's being a tease. Well, let me tell you, I did have Vanessa tease. I did have. Listen, I was nice to. Oh, I'm sorry, Christy. It was nice to see y'all, but I am sleepy from getting up too early. Y'all have fun. Okay, honey. Thank you for coming, sweetie pie. Vanessa, I swear I just saw your ghost. Back it. Well, if you got another device, back the chat up. I swear it was right above your head. I ain't kidding you.
So I've got an idea, right? Granny B, I'm going to send you my secret cupcake recipe only for you. Okay, so you can make them.
I don't want to make them. I want them already made. I want to. Yeah, you make them, girlfriend. No,
I'll have
it
to
would be
hijack a plane and come and get you.
that would be very expensive to do that. But
I wish I could get my granny.
oh, well, for Pete's sake, guess who's down? Guess who's coming up?
Oh
Guess who's
no!
coming up? One chance.
Kenneth,
Ta-da!
Hey, I'm
Yeah.
right back. Hold on a second.
Enid,
Oh,
yeah.
you are evil. You are evil, Kenny.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that.
Well, you can see me. I was going to show you what I have. But I did. Today was our pig out day. We had where I call pig out day. We did have a pumpkin cream cheese piece of pie.
Oh, Ariel. You're
Pumpkin.
mean, Ariel.
okay,
You're
Ariel has
mean.
Starbucks.
You're
Yeah,
mean,
she's a-
Ariel.
You know, I have
and
never
it's
been inside a
strawberry
Starbucks.
drink.
I have
It's a
never been in a
strawberry
Starbucks
drink,
in my life,
Neither have I.
You're
One
mean,
time.
Ariel.
Ooh.
except for one time at an airport many, many years ago, like 30 or 40 years ago. Because I think
I'll be right
Starbucks
back.
started in airports. I think. I don't know. Probably not. Uh-oh, who'd we lose?
What are you eating there, Ariel?
She's eating something fattening. She can because she's skinny.
strawberries.
Oh, I love strawberries.
Oh, Kenny must have fell out. I want to show you guys this hat, but I don't want to show you my ugly carcass. What are you laughing at? Okay, hopefully I can hold
Every time you
it.
say carcass, it makes me laugh.
Okay, look at this. How cute, how good, how pretty it
Can
makes
you guys
the
hear
hat.
me? I don't know if my damn AirPods are working. Ooh, I
Yeah, we hear you.
stressed.
Look, Enid.
Ooh,
Uh-huh.
I love the colors.
Look how nice that yarn makes hats. Look.
What yarn is it?
It's that Ogo.
Oh,
And I got
Cool.
I got the rib stitching at
yeah, I
the
never
bottom.
get any of that.
Well, I got
Yeah.
it for a gift from somebody. But I
Mm.
don't want to show my, but look how nice the hat is.
You're beautiful, Mama. Anybody says different can suck it.
Well, they want to suck. Oh, no, let's not go into that. Okay, wait a minute.
Chupa mi teta izquierda.
Bigorskin Balakans?
Nah,
I don't wear
I'm
hats.
swearing Spanish. So,
I don't wear hats because my head's too big, and I look like but you know what? My hair is falling out.
Variety.
But on Halloween,
that's
Arrow, is
beautiful.
that
Did you make that?
what she got? Or
A
a scarf. Yeah, I like
But I
it.
didn't make it. One of
But
my
on
family
Halloween,
members did.
I do have a witch, a black
Hey,
and
Michelle.
white, a black and pink crochet witch hat in the works. I will have a black and pink witch hat on,
My goodness.
and I'm gonna have to crochet me a yarn wig because my hair's falling out by leaps and bounds. So, what was for dinner, Nessa? Nessa's at nighttime. What was for dinner, Enid?
Cheeseburger with sauteed mushrooms on it, and
Oh,
jacket potatoes is not the right word. It's like sliced potatoes in tin foil,
Jacket
with, like,
potatoes?
onions and butter, and then like on the grill at the same time. I have no idea what that's called, but they get all good. And, it's good. And
naked
actually,
potatoes.
my food now, my appetite's rebounded, which might not be a good thing. I don't know, but
Well, you know,
anyways,
I had pumpkin pie. Pumpkin
You-
pie. I know you hate pumpkin. I hated pumpkin when I was a little kid.
I like
But I
roasted
like that.
pumpkin seeds. I love those.
Well, I had
But-
cheese.
Pumpkin pie,
Pumpkin-
no, thank you. Hmm.
Wait, you like Vanessa and Ariel? Do you like pumpkin?
No,
I can make
I
pumpkin
despise
pie
pumpkin. I despise
and
like
sweet
pumpkin pie.
potato pie.
Yeah, it says I don't like it. I can eat a little bit, especially as like whipped
Really?
cream on it. Like a little bit of pumpkin pie, but
you don't
it's-
you don't like pumpkin
Do
You
you
don't
want
like
to try my pumpkin pie?
Oh,
I'm not
pumpkin
kidding.
cupcakes.
I'll maybe make it like so good that I would
This
be
is
able to. enjoy
gonna
it.
freeze dry me some cupcakes and send them to America. I said they'll be as big
Drinking
as
tea.
Reese's miniature candy by the time. But Ariel, you don't like pumpkin either. Michelle? Do you like pumpkin? Why don't you people love pumpkin? Michelle.
I
I
think
love banana.
pumpkin spice thing is ridiculous.
Oh,
Like,
God.
that's such bad stuff. And I haven't been
Starbucks
inside a
and
Starbucks
Dunkin'
in
have lost their
years.
minds.
It's literally been, oh gosh, I don't even know, 6 years,
Oh,
maybe
I
God.
will
more.
go crazy over the pumpkin food items at Starbucks and Dunkin'. I will lose my mind
Oh,
over those.
Oh, you like those?
interesting.
Okay, you guys ever had a
Pumpkin and popcorn.
Patty LaBelle? You ever had a Patty LaBelle pumpkin pie? Oh,
What the heck
my,
is that? No.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Sweet
Okay, Patty
potato,
LaBelle.
Patty LaBelle sweet potato pie. That's what went crazy all over the internet.
Do you know
Oh,
what
yeah,
doesn't?
Sweet potato pie.
Yeah,
I
that's
used
what
to
it is.
love zucchini bread when I was young. I don't
Oh,
like
I
pumpkin
make-
pie. Figure that one out.
I
I
make
used to love
zucchini
zucchini
bread that you
bread.
would die for. Yeah,
I
it
love
is. It
zucchini
is
bread.
Patty LaBelle sweet potato pie, not pumpkin pie. What am I thinking? Oh my
Well, I
God.
like yams. I love yams. So
Oh,
it doesn't
God.
make sense. I'm an odd duck. What
This
can I
fella.
say?
Okay, you got to get. You need. Oh my God, I got chills just thinking about it. If you guys can go, they're going to be from now until the new year. They're going to be almost virtually impossible to find because
Oh.
they are like Patty LaBelle pies are amazing.
Her banana pudding is delicious.
Oh my God, her banana pudding.
I don't
is
like
so
bananas. That's another thing I don't like.
I'm the opposite.
I know a lot of
Bananas.
people. A lot of people like bananas,
But yeah, Patty LaBelle. Oh my God, it is like that pumpkin pie or potato. It's the potato. It's sweet potato pie. That's right. It is so good. I mean, I have dreams about it. I know I'm a fat chick, but oh my God, that pie we had tonight was, what was that called, Colin? It was like a cold pie. It was almost like a pudding with the graham cracker crust. It was pumpkin, cream cheese, and it looked like chocolate on the top, but it wasn't chocolate. It was like, I don't know. Colin, what was that pie called? But my soup, you guys, if you guys would have been here for my soup that I made today, you would have just like, God, Noni, make a big wash tub full of that stuff. It was amazing. It was so good. I do say so myself.
Because this
Mhm.
year I'm not getting a cake. I don't want a cake for my birthday. I want cookies. Give me
Oh.
cookies.
It's your
She wants-
birthday. You choose what you want, and you know.
And my family will have to eat it with me. It's not
Well, I
their
had
birthday,
pumpkin
it's
pie.
mine.
I had pumpkin pie for my birthday, so I had to. And it wasn't a pig out day, so I had to eat no supper and just eat my pumpkin pie. But it was so good. I love
I don't like-
everything.
I don't like sweet potato pie, and I do not like pumpkin pie. It's the texture that gets me. But I will eat sweet potato
tell you what.
casserole.
Well, guess what I've been doing every morning, and I don't know where this comes. I've been putting Cremora in my coffee.
Cremora, what the hell's that?
It's powdered. Kim put it in the ice box. I'm like, it's not supposed to be in the ice box. It's Cremora. It's dry cream for your coffee,
Yeah.
and it's so good. It's I know you don't like coffee. It's cinnamon.
Well,
There was no pumpkin pie or no pumpkin spice stuff to put in your coffee. And I got the caffeine free, Folgers. We never buy Folgers. We never buy Folgers coffee, but I wanted Folgers.
Decaffeinated coffee.
Yeah, decaffeinated coffee. How long was that pie called? What was that pie called? Talk about good. It was like something you get in like a fancy restaurant. So we had to eat a big piece because tomorrow we got to be right back on our diet because, tomorrow would have been our regular pig out day, but it used to be Thursday and then we switched it up to Tuesday, but we did it tonight because I couldn't hang on any longer. And I ate a great big bowl of that soup, which I don't think the soup had that many calories in it. But
no, and if it had beef in it, then it's giving you a nice shot of
protein,
iron and
Yeah.
stuff.
And when I cook my meat for it, fry the hamburger and chop it up as fine as I can get it. And then when it's cooked really, really well, then I throw 2 tablespoons of flour on top of the hamburger. And then
Oh,
and then I put just a little bit of chili seasoning on top of that hamburger, and then I cook it again like
oh.
in the skillet and make it, so it gives it a thick, it coats the hamburger with the flour so that when you put it in the soup, it makes it a little bit thicker. But I had all my seasonings. I used, how I did it was I used frozen veg because that's the best, better than canned. And then I had dehydrated potatoes, put them in there. Then I put a package of onion soup mix, so it was very salty. A package of onion soup mix, a package of brown gravy mix, plus it had I didn't have any beef broth in a box, so I put chicken broth in a box and then put the rest with water. Then I put a teaspoon of minced garlic. I put also in the skillet when I did the hamburger flour and taco seasoning. I also did a teaspoon of garlic because we love everything garlic and onion. Everything in our house is oniony and garlicky. We love onions and garlic. And then I put pepper, of course.
I hate pepper. With the amount of stuff I hate, I should be way skinnier. Seriously, I hate corn. Anything that's got any corn.
I can't eat pepper directly on my food sprinkled on because I get choked. Like when eggs, because like when you're cooking with pepper,
I can't stand black pepper. Ugh, I hate it.
Let's see. Did I put that in the soup?
I can't even stand if it's cooked and I can taste it. I can't deal with it.
Yeah,
there's
and I
so
put a
many
little
things
bit
I have an aversion to.
If you
I go to Costco, I don't eat any of the samples. No, I realize that's madness.
I was always afraid to eat the samples of stuff because you never know how long. Now,
well, they wear gloves and stuff at Costco. Like they're very hygienic with the.
I mean,
they often have samples of like popcorn. I don't like popcorn and
that's
things I don't enjoy. And I don't know. I just
Well, you know what cinnamon does? Like Colin's the first one to put the cinnamon in the thing. But what cinnamon does, I read a thing on that today because I thought, well, I'm gonna put that. If you get, sometimes you're like, I'm very sensitive to meat because I can really, because I couldn't eat meat for so long, so I can really taste the meat. I can really taste the meat, and sometimes it just tastes like it's not quite right. Well, this was good fresh meat. It was 80-20 hamburger, so I was pretty lean. But what cinnamon does, you can't taste the cinnamon in the soup. But you put it in soups, you put it in chilies, you put it in stews. Because what it does is it takes, you can read all about it. It takes, it does something. It just takes the taste of what, like even you can put it in wild meat.
Like the gaminess out of it.
Yeah. Oh, did you see that thing I took? I got a 2.
Yeah.
And that was even questionable.
I don't want to say the other thing, but did you see what I said?
Oh, I didn't see what you said, but did you see the part
I think it's more like 3. If you look at it, think about some other things, you might actually have a 3. But because you grew up with such a loving family, I think it's a protective effect. Whereas I did not have that experience. And that's why I'm a basket case.
You're not a basket.
I'm an absolute nutter. What?
Did you see?
You're not a basket case, ain't it? You're very
sweet. You have no idea, Ariel.
He's not, Ariel. I know her
I'm not.
so well.
I'm.
Hi, Ron, sweetheart.
I know
her so well.
And anxiety disorder, and
you're not a basket case, though.
No, sometimes I am.
No.
Oh, yes, I am.
No, you're not.
my head's in the clouds, and I'm not on planet Earth. I'm somewhere else. And
I say you're not. I've seen you when you were the most irritable. You said you're most irritable you've ever been, and it ain't bad. It's not bad. I've seen you when you were upset.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how many hours a day? We might spend 4 or 5 hours on the phone.
Yeah, but I don't show people when I have a big, fat, giant anxiety attack.
Oh,
why would I? And that will go on. I will be. No, it's ugly. It's bad. Like I'll be shaking, crying. and
Well,
I can't stop it. Like it just.
Well, how many
and
times have I
that's
been shaking? How many times have I been shaking and crying with you?
true. That's true.
But she ain't. She has no basket case. Do not let her kid you. She thinks she is, but she's not. She's a good girl. Ron says, I just told Ron I wanted to get into bed with him, but that's okay.
What?
I'm in bed. Ron says, hi, 96 Gal. That's Gail. Ron says, I'm in bed, Noni, getting ready for sleepy. And I said, I want to get in bed with Ron. You don't have to be, if you're a girl, you don't have to feel any threat from Ron. Ron, you know I love you. Ron's so doggone cute. He's the son I never had. I want him to be my child. There's Lucy girl. Lucy girl, you coming up here? Hello to everybody, y'all talking about food and making me hungry. We can do that. Life with Ron is Ron is just so doggone cute. I just want to grab him and hug him and kiss him on the forehead. And Lucy is my favorite granddaughter. I'm sorry if anybody gets their feelings hurt, but she's my favorite one.
Me.
Hey.
You're all
I'm young and sassy.
You're all my favorite.
Great.
Errol,
So
you
Nani
know
plays favorites. Nice to know.
What? You're a daughter. Enid's a daughter.
I know.
You are.
I'm just playing. I'm just goofing off.
I have to
I'm a
say, you're
goof
all
off.
my
What can I say?
I love you all so very much. Poor Ariel. Look, I hurt her feelings. No, I didn't mean to.
I'm
love
looking
you
through the
too.
list of
Yeah, because
No, I only say
you
that
wanna-
because Lucy tells me she's
I'm
my
in his
favorite
face.
granddaughter.
you little
Yeah.
You
rascal.
know I love you, too, Ariel.
I'm playing
And I
Animal
love
Crossing,
my
and this
doggy
guy tried to
so
sell me
much.
fake art. What a scum.
what are your two
What a
fur
what?
babies doing, Noni?
Probably back there with Kim or Colin. I don't know. Kim, you better not be asleep because you have to help me get out of the shower after a while.
Because I had gotten
We love
Riley
you.
2 cups of whipped cream from Starbucks. And
Yeah,
she
speak
Speak
guggled
for
them
yourself,
down.
Ron. I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
Ariel, I mean, Enid, you love me so much. You always tell me, love you, Mama.
I'm-
Bye-bye.
It's a joke.
You better be
It's
joking.
a
You make me cry.
joke.
See
I'm
what
always
Lucy says?
joking.
I know you are. Lucy says, I'm your
I'm a
favorite
jokester.
granddaughter. Y'all are my favorites. Y'all are
If
my
I worked
favorites.
at your Walmart, Noni, I would be a happy camper.
What, honey?
I would. If I came to the Walmart in your hometown, I would be happy.
If you came to the Walmart in my hometown, I'd go get you and bring you over to my house, and we'd sit around and eat candy all day. I would reserve my diet.
Heck yeah. Well, excuse me. What about me? Jeez.
Well, you can come too. I'm just saying you didn't say if I came to your Walmart, I would
Well,
be
it
happy.
should be implied. I shouldn't have to.
Well, that's
Ugh. I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
I
If I
know.
worked there, I would be
Chris.
a happy camper. But
Yeah.
Come on down
but
here.
I'm not going back to Walmart ever again.
Hi, Chris. How are you, sweetie pie?
It seems like a nightmare. Okay, let me tell you a story. I don't think I told anybody about this. So I was at Voldemort with the fam, as you do, and to
Where's
buy
the
groceries
link to what's
and junk. And I was near the toy section because, as you do, and which is
I
near
am
the craft section. So anyway, anywhoosie, I have my roll eater, and I'm waiting. I'm standing there or whatever, and these 3 employees are standing near one of the middle.
Here comes
I don't know what
Lucy.
that's called, where they have stuff on it in the middle of the
Hi,
Hi.
sweetie.
Hey, Lucy. So
Hi,
anyway, let me
Noni.
finish
Hi,
my
Lucy.
story. And I heard all this crazy stuff. I heard them talking, and they're talking about like points or something. And my ears started twitching because I'm like, "Woo, what's this?" And there was like a girl and a couple dudes, and they were talking about how like if you're 5 minutes late, you get demerits, but if
Yeah,
you're
the
2
point.
hours late, you
It's
get the
point.
same amount of demerits or something like that. Like you get points against your work
Ah,
record
Yeah, yeah.
or something like that. And they
Yeah,
were complaining
attendance,
about it, and I
yeah.
was like, "Whoa!" So yeah, I was like, "Oh my
I know
god!"
all too well about that. I know all too well.
Okay,
About the point-
Lucy,
Walmart
Lucy
point
and
system.
Ariel got to fight
Jeez.
it out. Who's the favorite granddaughter here?
Me.
I don't know.
Me.
My money's on Ariel because she has more plush and more candy.
Hi,
So she
Ariel.
can-
Hi.
can,
Lucy's got that. Lucy's
Sweet.
got the fancy makeup, but Ariel has the fancy makeup too. But I don't do makeup. But I love
No,
you
I
I
both.
love
don't
makeup.
Huh?
I love doing makeup. It's
know
a lot
you
of work, but
I've watched your fancy makeup haul. You got some fancy smancy stuff there, girlfriend.
yeah, and lately, like, it hurts like hell,
Oh
but
crap!
I use an epilator. What it does, it's like
Ouch!
100. It's like 100 tweezers going like a second, ripping out all your
Yeah.
hairs
Yeah.
on your
Cool.
body. But your face hurts the worst because I have so many there. It's
You
getting
have a lot of
thinner,
nerve
and there's
endings in your face.
Yeah.
and there's a lot there too.
Uh-huh.
But I'm making progress. It's been like a week now. At first, I had to do it like not at once, like do it in such a way that the hairs would grow in different cycles. So, not all. I didn't do it all at once. So, like the hairs, like every 4 days, I was doing it. Because I think once you epilate all the hairs, it's like 4 or 5 or 6 weeks or something like that before they grow in again. But the more you do it after the first and second time, they'll come back slower and thinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it kills the hair follicle if you do it too much, which
that's
is a good thing.
Yeah, with the hair that you don't want it, like your face.
Yeah, I need
If
to get me
you're-
one of those.
Yes,
You
it
know
hurts
what I
like
got,
hell.
and it hurts so bad. It hurts so bad because I'm growing whiskers under my chin because I'm old and I'm postmenopausal and all that. Well, anyway, I can't see good enough, even with my most magnifying glasses on, to get the hairs with a pair of tweezers. So I have one of those things that's like that wire coil thing, and you roll. And what happens is the hair tangles around that coil. You talk about sending shivers down my spine because it hurts so bad.
Okay, I got a story.
Oh.
I'm gonna try to censor it so it's not too.
Well,
anything.
do you take pain pills
Let's
when you
just
do
say
that?
I tried to wax my own bikini line.
What?
My God, I almost fainted. It was horrible. Don't do that. Don't try to wax your own bikini line because
I don't have no bikini line. I come from a day and age when women
makes me want to faint when I think about it.
Well, Enid, when you say bikini
horrible.
line, do you mean like right above your private part or your private part?
Well, for example, if you're gonna wear like a women's style bathing suit, you don't want your thatch hanging out. Well, at least I don't. So I got one of those home. I'm not gonna say the other reason why I was trying to wax and not all of it. I wasn't trying to get rid of my whole patch there. I was trying to trim it down, and I don't like shaving that because I get a rash every time. Through my 20s, I go swimming, and I'd be shaving that off. I get a freaking itchy rash every time.
Let me tell you something. I don't epilate my part because I don't want to. I actually got some cream, like hair removal cream. I'll try. And actually, at first, I used to. I used to use this like Catch Beauty hair removal thing. I don't know if it did much, and I didn't even do it on my part there, but I have been epilating right above my part, like that. If you know where that is, it's like the space between like your underbelly and your part, all the way down to my part.
Your landing strip or something. Yeah.
Well,
but
I have to be careful what I talk about because YouTube.
Yeah, I know. No, it's like a grooming thing. So
yeah, but it hurts. But that hurts like hell too.
Waxing it is much worse. Like I swear, if you get the urge to because constantly having to pluck it, shave it, and all this other stuff gets to be annoying, and you think I'm gonna wax that off. I'm gonna have it all nice and groomed and sort of you want to wear some. I don't know. Anyway, don't go to a professional if you can because I tried and I followed the instructions, but it had my skin, and when I tried to, oh my God, I had bruises in places you don't want bruises, and I was bleeding, and it
can cause scarring.
Sweating. It was horrible. I did it once. Never again.
They said epilating can cause scarring, but I never really noticed scarring. Just like I do notice bleeding, but
oh God, be careful.
Yeah, I do. With an epilator, you got to make sure you clean it. Like I have a antibacterial body wash that I use it with sometimes after, because you don't want all that dead skin and blood particles that get in there and make it like with bacteria, and you could get infected by that.
Oh God.
I don't gotta do none of that stuff. I'm an old lady and ain't nobody gonna see my nether regions and nothing anymore. Except the doctor. And I just got hair on my legs. I got a little bit of hair like on my calves, right like between my ankle and my knee. And they're about an inch long. I don't care anymore. I used to shave my legs every single day when I was romantic with my spouse. It's my life. I'm just gonna put it out there. So hopefully I don't embarrass anybody. But that don't happen anymore. And I never did get rid of the girly parts, the hair down there. I was a child of the 70s. We didn't do that.
So even if you wore like a bathing suit and you're like,
oh yeah,
oh my God,
I shaved right there where
yeah, but I got a rash from that.
Well, I did that just where my bathing suit would be on the legs, but never. We did not get rid of that hair because I'm embarrassing myself now. Because you can get okay, I'm just gonna say it. Not only a guy can get racked, girls can get racked too. And you know what that means? Get kicked in the cooter.
Oh yeah, that happened to me when I was a kid. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah,
you mean
a boy kicked me in the no place, and the pain from that is blinding. I'm not kidding. This boy held off and kicked me in my no place from behind. I was so mad. I turned around and kicked him right in his no parts, and he went white in the face and fell down. Like he went flying.
So what Michelle said, we just didn't. And good Catholic girls sure didn't even attempt to, because we would go to hell for that.
You got kicked in the hoo-ha.
Yeah, kicked
yeah, my tutor, my coochie, my whatever. I was outraged. I was outraged, and I got him back. At some point, I did fight back, and then later I would just stand there and people beat on me. So that's
my sister did it to me. My sister kicked me in the hoo-ha, and
oh God, why?
Because she was on the swing set, and I was trying to get her off. And
God! Oh no!
We had one swing. We had a sliding board, one swing, and the other thing that was on the swing was this little thing where you could both sit these little seats.
Yeah, I remember those. Yeah, I remember those back in the day.
Well, there was only one swing because we broke the other, and I said, "Get off! It's my turn." And boy, she come and she swung those feet out, and she kicked me, and I went. Of course, I didn't really have anything going on.
Ow! But that hurts.
But let me tell you, the pain went all the way up to the top of my head. So I thought, oh my gosh, that hurts so bad.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't do those. We didn't shave back in the 70s.
Maybe it was like, maybe there was extra cushion to protect you from it getting worse.
It was.
My puppy is making an appearance.
Her ducky's making an appearance to
Quack.
say, quit talking about your body hair.
Now, I don't alter my stuff anymore. Like, I haven't switched since June, or was it July? Which is horrible. All I want to do is go to the pool. It's killing me slowly. Anywhoosie, because I swim laps now, I'm not there to goof around. If some perv is looking at, I'd be like, yo, take a picture, last longer. So, like, Mr. Prune.
For modesty, they
that guy was so annoying. What?
Yeah, for modesty. It also covered everything up. Yeah. Yeah, poor old Mr. Prune. I wonder if he's still alive.
I don't know, but I hope he went off to wherever the heck Mr. Prune came from whence he came, because I can't tolerate him staring at me when I'm swimming. I'm gonna haul off and slap him. It was getting to the point where I was getting really pissed.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh my goodness. Orange Crush to zero sugar is delicious.
Yes, I had that at lunch.
I don't care if it kills me.
What? Who's talking about
if you tell people you drink diet, it'll kill you. It causes cancer and kidney stones and
I drink it.
I don't know, emphysema or something. So
it would hurt you.
I just don't care. Soda. Fight me.
It all has sugar in it, so
Well, this one
That
has
shit
no
was
sugar,
just
and
a
I prefer
sugar.
no sugar.
11, 12. I got 12. What did I do wrong here?
I just don't care.
We don't care.
Uh-uh.
We,
I don't
Rage.
smoke. I don't drink.
We
I
don't
almost
care.
never
It's
eat
too
out,
much to
so.
bear.
I'm about ready
Yeah,
to get
because-
a bear and still not care.
What? What?
Hey,
No, I missed
Some of
that.
your squishies.
It sounded like something. It sounded like something funny.
I said I'm about to get a bear. I'm about to get a bear
Oh
and
my.
still not even care. And I don't even know what
I
I don't
apologize
even-
for my behavior and my horrible things I'm saying. I don't know what the
I
hell
don't even
came
know
over
what
me.
I
I'm
meant.
sorry.
I'm just like so insane.
Someone, I'm
Whoa!
not selling this one. I'm not selling this squishy.
Oh,
Little pink one.
That's her first.
I'm not
That's her
selling
I'm much
first.
her.
squishier than that.
That's her first squishy, ain't it, Ariel?
The two big ones are my first two.
They're your gateway squishies?
Mallory, and I'm not selling these because I got them Valentine's Day, February of 22 is when I
Oh.
got these, and
Oh.
I'm not selling them.
Well,
Yes, they-
mine, all of my squishmallows are in a tub in front of my fireplace. I had to make room for more yarn on my bed. Now, Enid's
I'm going to the
spelled
dang quilt store tomorrow and try to find some complimentary fabric
this is
to
exactly
turn
why.
my little cottage into a little pillow and have it not like busted at ours like the last time I tried to make a pillow out of my cross stitching.
Cynthia, did you send me polymer clay? I'm trying to get
Hey,
to the bottom
Cynthia.
of it. I don't know if Cynthia sent it to me or Brenda Land sent it to me, and I can't get a hold of Brenda Land, so I don't know. But I want to know who sent me the polymer clay.
Pardon me?
Pardon me. Pardon. Yeah, I got some
Pardon.
cinnamon. Did I say cinnamon clay? No, polymer clay. Oh, you didn't
I
send
know-
it?
I don't know.
It had to be Brenda Land then, or Sneaky Enid, because Enid, she can keep all you guys can keep secrets, but me. I got some birthday stuff, and I want to do a happy mail on all of it. I got Michelle sent me hot pink yarn. I did a happy mail on Cynthia's beautiful whatnots, antique whatnots she gave me, and I bet you Brenda Land sent it, or somebody want me to make them something. But Dawn, I wish Dawn was still in here. Enid, did you see the things that she makes with that polymer clay? Oh my God, it's amazing.
Oh. Hey,
She
Cynthia.
makes little bitty tiny characters. She had that little baby Yoda she made, looked just like it. She made a black poodle. Birds, shut up. I'm gonna have to cover them up. That was a nice short. I did not send that clay. I do everything into a short now because I'm too lazy to do it into a long.
Hello, Cynthia.
Yeah, Dawn makes those little bitty polymer animals. I made an owl once. It was big though. It was flat. But yeah, I'm going to try to make some of those. As soon as I get all of these hats made for Annie J to send her. I think I'll make 20. I may make more. Who knows? I got enough yarn to read, but that doesn't mean I don't want more. Okay. To reach from here to Timbuktu.
How long does it take to make a hat?
Oh, not very long, about 20 minutes.
Oh.
Sometimes, now this one's taking me longer.
Ah.
What?
This is way longer. 20 minutes, man.
Well, maybe 30. It depends on how,
Like an hour. Come on now.
No, I'm
Let's
serious.
keep it real.
No,
Oh.
keep it real, honey, sugar baby.
Well, hey,
30 minutes, man.
my mom, she has a business and she knits hats.
Mhm.
And other things like fingerless gloves and
Cool.
scarves.
Oh my God! And I sent you
Your mom's a baller.
I sent you a crocheted blanket, and your mom does all that fancy stuff. She probably saw that blanket and thought it was stupid looking.
No.
Better not.
No.
I'll go over there and whoop her. I'm kidding.
Did she like it, or did she think it was?
I'm joking.
Well,
I'm
actually, I don't-
whooping nobody.
Actually, I don't think I showed anybody. I just took it and I loved it. Well, actually, no, wait, hold on. No, I take that back. Obviously they did see it because I used that. When we got Gabby, I actually used I used that to wrap Gabby in. That's like her birth blanket. Well, we
Oh,
got her. So
oh,
you're part of that, Nani. You're part of her birth blanket. You're part of her birth.
I'm the grandma. I'm her great grandma because I'm your grandma, so I'm her great grandma.
Yes, you're her great grandmother.
Oh, I feel so honored. Well, the only thing about that is I trimmed that in that black yarn. See, I was going to make a granny square 4-point poncho out of that. And then I made the squares too big. And it's not exactly the pride colors because I got to use that lighter purple and stuff and that other kind of green.
Actually, Nani, I even did a short on that with her on the blanket. Do you mind if
I saw that. I was like, oh my God.
Oh, you did? Oh, you
Yes,
did.
Sure did.
Can I put that video link in here for people to see that?
Yeah, put that video link down there. Definitely. And but I made that and I said, you know what? I'm gonna send that to Lucy because she needs it. She needs that for me. The only part that sparkly black yarn is kind of itchy.
I never noticed. Actually, I've been sleeping on that. I've been sleeping on the blanket lately.
So sweet.
Yeah.
I love it when somebody gets a use out of something I give them. It takes me longer than 20 minutes on an easy pattern. It's about 45 minutes. Well, you know me, I'm too dumb to use patterns, so I have to make it up myself or it don't get made up.
Okay, I need to.
Yeah, drop that. Anybody that's got any links to any of their upcoming videos or upcoming lives or upcoming anythings, how to steal $1 million, if you got a link to that, go ahead, drop that down below. You're more than welcome. Yeah, anything you got?
Here we go.
Lucy, how many million views have you got now? 10 million?
I think I can check in a minute, but it's over 2.4 million. I know that.
Listen to that girl. She has got more. She gets such major. I have tried everything you told me. You know, and if I get over 1,000, and if I get 2,000, I really think I'm the bomb diggity. But lately, lately mine ain't picking up. And you know, it used to be about every 5 videos, and then the algorithms would pick up, and it would be really, really pretty good. But I ain't never been like
There's
you.
my video.
Yeah, see, Cynthia's backing me up.
It takes me longer. Well, it takes about 30 minutes to make a hat, really, basically, if I'm not yakking or watching a movie. Because if I watch a movie, I'm sitting there just like, yeah, there's that. I want you guys to go look at the views that Lucy gets on her videos. Lucy, get your butt.
And that one itself, that one
that was gross.
Oh, bless you.
Oh my God. Ew.
What'd you do? Spill some on you, Enid?
No. I just like sneezed my brains out, basically. That's just for Christ's sake. I'll be right back.
So funny. Oh God. But Lucy,
so on that, that video itself only has 1,000 views.
Only.
And out of the 4,000 videos I've ever done, I only have 11 or 12 that have over 10,000 views.
Only.
I don't know. I don't know.
She gets so many views. She has a video, and it's all her videos are awesome, but she just has a video of a plane flying over.
And that only got 35,000 views.
It only got 35,000 views. Can you believe it? And it's just an airplane. And I'm like, I have went outside and I have got a Chinook flying over that shook me and my whole camera, and I got 320 views.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
No, Lucy, not compared to you. You know how jelly you make me?
Well, no, it's not. Well,
you're awesome. They love your stuff.
Yeah, so thank you.
Get your butt to Missouri and teach your grandma how.
Well, Nani, like I have been, like we have. Okay, so this is like a scary story. It was like a few years ago. We were supposed to take the RV into Colorado, and we went through some of the edge of South Dakota and Iowa, and then at the edge of Missouri and Nebraska to get to Colorado. But what happened was we were driving the RV. My dad was the driver, and we were going up the mountains. We were supposed to go to this casino, We were supposed to spend a 3 night time there at the casino, but on the way up the mountain started getting well, the RV was breaking down, so we had to go from hotel to hotel. And by the way, this is before we had Xena or Gabby. We had 2 black cats with us. We still have our cats,
Birds going on.
and I didn't want to leave them alone, so I
Yeah.
stayed with them in the
How are they
hotel. So
I'm
they
so
had to rent a car.
Holy
But I
moly.
stayed with the cats, and when they were going up that mountain with that rented car, the road was so narrow we would have absolutely fell off the cliff if we attempted to try to go up the mountain in that
Is
RV.
that in Colorado?
And yeah, and the thing is too, my dad, who's asking all the right questions, like it seemed like he was asking questions for an hour about this and that and the other thing and everything about the RV. And everything was checked, and nothing should have happened the way it happened. It was just breaking down out of nowhere. But my theory is, and I think it's really true, that divine intervention prevented us from going up that scary mountain.
Exactly. Well, Enid lives in Colorado, and I don't know if she's ever went up in the mountains and stuff like that. But let me tell you what,
A couple times, a few times.
we went to Pikes Peak, and they were sending us up, and it was 0 visibility, so it was a waste to even go up there. But the road is so narrow.
Yep.
If another car comes down, you're going to be lucky because you just fall right off the cliff, and people have. But
yeah, there was even crosses there when they went up that mountain. Crosses.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. Just like Pikes Peak, from people having wrecks and going off the sides of cliffs.
I thought you said classes. I'm like, what? On how to get a PhD
like,
and not losing your caca when you're going
like a cross, like when you go to a graveyard, like how Jesus died on the cross, like that kind of cross.
Yeah, where people went off the side. And I'll tell you what, it was, hi, Ranger, you coming up, brother? It was the day we went. It was really scary. And they told us it was 0 visibility at the top, but I wanted to go anyway. And, we know, and they were, the roads were so narrow, and they had guardrails, but they didn't have them where they seemed like they didn't have them where they really needed to be. And the guardrail's not going to drop. It's not going to, I know they told us it was 0 visibility at the top, but we still wanted to drive up, and we were doing okay until we got so high. But let me tell you, when we came down, they check your brakes before you go up. Then they check them again when you come down, because at least they did the last time we went there, because your brakes get hot. Hi, Jen. How are you, sweetie? And let me tell you, when we got down from there, the guy came and he's like, oh my gosh, your car's so hot. Your brakes are so hot from us applying the brakes coming down. He said, your brakes are like, you need to take this car and go to a place and have your brakes changed. How you doing, bro?
Hey. Are you enjoying the lights, by the way?
The lights? You mean in your live streams?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have to not stare at them because I'm an epileptic, but lights don't really bother me. But yes, your light shows are amazing. I mean, I don't ignore them. I just don't look at them constantly straight on. But
that witch one, and then the one with the goats and the pumpkins, are ones I bought.
Well, you know what I said about that witch? You saw what I said. She has a mouth almost as big as mine. Yeah, Mike has some good, cool night videos. Hi, Numas.
And they'll be going on till Halloween Day.
Cool.
Matter of fact, I'll show you a couple just so the ladies know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to mute myself a second.
Okay. Michelle says her dad's brakes went out in the Smoky Mountains. Holy cow. Barely made it to a safe stop. Gee whiz. Jen says, I'm okay. Just feeling lonely nowadays, but it's getting better. Well, Jen, honey, I hope you're doing okay. You can message me on Messenger. Call me anytime, hon. Just don't call me like after 2.
Don't call me late for dinner.
Okay.
Because I take my nap. I mean, you can call me after 2, but I mean, but for a few hours, I'll be out. Hello, Angela. I've been looking at your beautiful family on Facebook. Beautiful, beautiful people.
But like, if we happen to like go to like, if we happen to like take an RV to Missouri, like I definitely will visit you.
Okay.
Yes.
You can even sleep on my bed. That is my bed and with all my dolls.
I don't know. 'Cause dolls freak me out.
Oh, we can't have y'all gotta quit freaking out of dolls because I'm going to be doing a bunch of doll videos only to freak out.
Ones that look like
Well, it's not so bad like
sleeping
in
babies
camera.
scare the crap out of me. Oh.
Even
Yeah,
the
and,
cute
like-
little baby dolls.
No, they'll scare the crap out of me. If they look lifelike, they look dead.
No, I'm going
It
to
mean-
make
makes
one
me
tonight before I go to bed of my
make
China
me
doll.
scream.
There was one video there was one short that I did like I had the Xeno around it and said, "Ooh, what's this spooky thing?" I don't know if you saw that. It was like a creepy baby doll head.
Oh God. What's weird is those doll heads and whatnot you have from like the 19th century. They don't spook me at all.
I swear, every time I go
I
to
think
show
they're
you
cool.
something, Noni. All right, Noni, don't look for a second. Well,
Okay.
this
I
ain't
can
gonna
look,
flash,
it's
so
just
you're
that
good.
I can't stare constantly. Oh,
See, that's a little
the
light of
baby.
mine that you were looking at.
You made that one.
And then here is the
Isn't
other
that
one.
cool?
1 second.
No, that one don't bother me. That
Oh,
almost
that's pretty
looks like,
cool.
That
Yeah,
was
he
the one
does
last
awesome.
night. And then here is the one the night before.
Oh, yeah.
Like I
Yeah,
said, you can now see they were.
Yeah, those
Oh my
don't bother
God.
me.
That's
Isn't that
amazing.
amazing? He
How the heck did you do that?
Because he's smart that way.
They're little lights that I got, and I
Oh.
use them for my stream at
Oh, I
night.
thought
So,
you made them. I
How
thought you
cool.
put those out.
Holy
I thought
cow.
you,
huh?
Yeah,
That's
those-
mind blowing.
yeah, his streams, what he does is he has the streams going all
Uh-huh.
night and he has those pictures in there and then he has
Yep.
pictures of them on the side.
Okay,
And they
turn the
and
light
they-
back
I'm
on,
tired.
lady, so you don't go,
I'm
whoa.
so tired.
There we go.
Ugh.
no, those aren't
Holy
the
cow.
ones that bother me. The ones that kind of give me a little but
Oh
I
my
don't
God,
look at
it's beautiful.
Isn't that
Oh
cute?
my God.
There's
Is it
that
made out
one,
of wood?
Pretty.
What the
and
heck
there's
is
the
it made
witch
out
one
of?
that you seen tonight, last
Wow.
night.
Yeah, that's the one
What
that
the
said
hell?
its mouth was- Yeah, Enid's a Halloween person. That's her thing, so she loves
The
that
one
stuff.
tonight, well, I could tell you that there's another one tonight that's a spider one,
Come on, Jen.
and then I got
Thanks again.
like goblins and or skeleton, another witch, and skeleton, a witch. Well, excuse me. There
Well,
you
I'll
go.
have it
There's
on-
there's
I'll
my
have it
other
on.
one.
You can
It
sell
has a
those
witch.
things.
It
Oh
has
my God.
an owl.
Mhm.
This one
Beautiful.
has a haunted house. Well, I'll just turn it on where it doesn't flash. Or,
Is that the one you're doing tonight?
but I got all sorts of little lights just for
Yeah, Enid wants them. See that thing Enid's got up for her avatar looks kind of like a light. That's what I was trying. I think I said that in one of your lives. It reminds me of Enid's avatar. I think I said it to somebody.
Mhm.
There
Mom
you
said
go.
it to me.
Wow,
I
it's
love that one.
fantastic.
Now
Pretty.
you didn't make it.
I saw
Did
some
you-
like wood things at Voldemort, and I thought of Ranger, so I took pictures of them and sent them to him.
But Noni got me hooked on these. Look at this one. This is a
Mhm.
Yeah, blame it on me. I've got so many different kinds of lights.
hey, I'll say it. You did get me hooked on these lights.
Sorry. Oh,
There
yeah.
you go. There's the owl. There's a witch with her cauldron, a haunted house, and the last one is, and these are all coming up in there's the skeleton, all in my videos at night. But they're not as flashy, or I try not to make them flashy.
No, they're fine.
But come to find out, I started doing it again, and I got 90 between the last two nights. I got 57 views on Team Ranger and 49 on Ranger from the night before. So almost 100 views in the last 2 nights.
That's awesome, bro. Lucy, you a Halloween person? You like Halloween?
Oh, yes, I do. I really love Halloween. But you want to know something?
So I said, what the hell? I'll do it because my family was asking for it. They're saying, when are you going to start doing it again? And, hey.
You're like, I'm doing it.
My family stays in there all night, and I get 50 hours a night.
Well, I left
Can't
it
beat
playing
that.
last night. I left it playing. I got up. I think when I finally get ready to go to sleep, though, I turned it off because I didn't know what would happen to my computer if I fell asleep because had it going on this old computer. But Lucy was going to say something. What are you going to say, Lucy?
Yeah, like, but I love Halloween. Like, I love going to, like, if I could, like, if I knew friends that
Now,
are
tonight,
into, like,
Noni,
the
I will give you a
paranormal,
heads up, but
I would.
Probably don't look at the screen because it's going to have spiders on it.
Okay. Now go ahead, Lucy.
I
what
would.
you saying, sweetie?
Yeah, I would. If I had friends that I knew close by, like, I would love to, like, go to, like, just, like, walk in like graveyards and do that stuff. I do know you have to be, like, careful, like, doing spirit boxes because something could follow you. You could accidentally.
Yeah,
I
take my crystals and I take my cross and I say a prayer and I hope it protects me. But
you could accidentally open a portal though too.
I know, and trust me, I have actually done it before and had a scared feeling and a weird feeling for about 3 weeks one time, and I had to really be careful. Now, see, I believe in all that stuff, and a lot of people think I'm crazy, but I'm sorry, I do, and I have my whole entire life. I remember being a little bitty kid and knowing there was thinking and knowing there was something out there. Call me crazy if you want, but I don't think I am. I think I know what I'm doing, but whatever. But anytime that I ever went, and I'd ask Kim and Colin, make sure you wash, cleanse yourself, say a prayer, wash your hands, wash your arms. If anything, take a shower, anything like that. But I haven't went in so long. Now, I do have 2 videos that need to be put together if I can ever get Colin to lower the resolution. Because, see, I can't do that on a laptop. It needs a computer.
Well, something good to bring too would be like holy water mixed with salt, and I could just spray that around you.
Yeah, I know one time that oh God, you can believe some of the things I've seen, and some of the things that my Adam is very sensitive to anything. If a 3-year-old child says to you, okay, this is what happened. He was 3, okay? Could barely talk. He talked like a 3-year-old. But my nephew was in high school and he was taking photography class. Okay, so we lived out in this house in the country, real far out in the country. And so Adam had woken up from his nap and he was just barely sitting up on his bed. He had just woken up. And my nephew comes in and he goes, "Is Adam still asleep?" And I said, "Well, he's awake, but he's just like sitting there. He's not all the way awake." He said, "Well, I'm going to sneak in there and take a picture of him for my photography class because that'll be really cute, So my nephew snaps a picture and Adam sits straight up in his bed and he said, "Just when you took my picture, it was like my spirit left my body and went up to heaven."
What the?
And he was 3 He was 3 years old. Now, if we would have had a television, but I was an old hippie girl and we didn't have TV because we didn't think it was a necessary thing to have in our home. Now, this was back in the day when you didn't have social media, you didn't have internet. We did have a telephone. We were so far out in the country. I've always lived out in the country, except for when I lived in St. Louis and I lived in the city, and talk about a culture shock. I about lost my mind. But anyway.
Up in here,
yeah. But for a 3-year-old kid to do that, my nephew freaked out. I freaked out. I hadn't talked about anything about spirits or anything around him. Never. I'd never talked about anything. So I found that very strange. Well, Adam has always had something. He's a very irritable person. He's always had some kind of insight about stuff like that. He came to my house and he said right after I got the spirit box, and he said, "Mom, take that out of here. I'm not sleeping in your house as long as you've got that in the house. Take that out of here." And so I had to take it outside and put it in the car. He said, "I'm not sleeping here." And what he didn't know is I had a Ouija board that I've had since I was 8 years old. It's under my bed right now. That's probably the reason why I can't sleep on the bed. Who knows? I don't use it. When I was a kid, we played with it all the time. We didn't know anything. Parker Brothers sold it. Every kid that I knew got one for Christmas.
And those things are dangerous. You don't know what you're dealing with. You're playing with fire with those things.
When I was a little kid, I played with it all the time. But children have no fear and they're protected and all that stuff. It's in my house. It's under my bed. Haven't played with, haven't touched it. Don't do anything with it. But it's under my bed.
Well, you likely opened a portal, and it is a portal that you cannot close.
Right. Well, you know what? I don't know if I know Enid's probably heard me tell this, but last Thanksgiving, my mother, we always have like a week or so before Thanksgiving, we'll have like a Thanksgiving dinner and cook stuff, me and Colin, and we'll just invite my mother-in-law and my father-in-law over. So my
excuse me real quick. I'm getting dinner, so I'm gonna hop down. Thank you, Noni, for having me up. Love ladies, and I'll see you in the chat.
See you, Ranger.
Come back up, bro, if you want to later. Well, he's 2 hours behind us. Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Where does he live?
He's 2 hours behind me, an hour behind you. But anyway,
well, that'd be 7 something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Never mind. I'm talking smack.
Me and Noni are on the right time. Me and Noni are on the right time.
Me and Lucy got the same time slot. But let me tell you the story. So this was last year. I love you. Okay, so my father and mother-in-law were sitting here telling about all these weird things that they've experienced since their life as ministers, and seeing people do really weird things, and people would call them to come pray for them because their family was acting really weird, and they've seen weird things and this and that and the other. And we're sitting here and we're talking, and they're telling us about, hi Becky Boo, they're telling us about this house that they went to one time, and they stayed with this lady, and they kept smelling this rose perfume. And they left for church, and they came back home, and all their stuff was strewn about, whatever that is, all over the room. And they thought, what in the world? And they didn't know what was going on. So
hey, Becky,
they told the lady that they were there to visit her church about it. And she said, oh, that's just my sister Mary. And my mother-in-law, father-in-law said, what? Wait a minute. What are you talking about? They said, my mother-in-law said, well, when we're there, we just smell like rose perfume off and on. It's not always there, but it's like there. And, we came in, and our shoes and our clothes were thrown all over the place. Somebody's been in well, it actually wasn't a room. It was a little, the lady lived in a southern, like a big mansion, like Civil War mansion. And then they had like little caretakers' houses, like I guess where the slaves' residents were or whatever. They were long gone, but there was a caretaker house back there. That somebody had a caretaker's house from like the 1920s. He would take care of the property, and it was real cute. And she had it made into like a little guest area for guests to stay. But her sister lived in there, who got killed by her husband, strangled to death. She lived there. My mother-in-law and father-in-law did not know that this lady's sister got strangled inside this little house. Okay, didn't know nothing about it. So they told her that at breakfast, and she goes, "That's just Mary." Well, then father-in-law like, what, Mary? What do you mean, Mary? My sister, her husband strangled her in her little house there. The house you guys are staying in, her husband strangled her and she died there. And my father and mother-in-law went, whoa, wait a minute. We're staying in a house where somebody died? Yeah. Well, she didn't think, nobody ever thought anything of it. And she said, every time somebody stays there that comes out, I pray over the house and this and that and the other. And nobody's ever complained. They said they've smelt the perfume. They haven't ever complained. Well, my mother and father were freaked out about it. And they're pastors, they're Christians. They should have more faith than anybody. But my mother-in-law said she was so freaked out she didn't want to go back in there. So they went back and they prayed and they did this and they did that. They went to church the next night. They come back, the same thing happened. And then they started thinking, well, somebody's messing with us. Because, that's what you do. When you see something weird like that happening, like you start thinking, it can't be a spirit. It can't be a ghost. It can't be this. It can't be that. Somebody's messing with us. I mean, I even do that. If I see something weird, I'm going to think logically first, somebody's had to touch it or somebody's had to mess with it. But you never know. So my mother-in-law said, all I know is it gave me a scared, eerie feeling. And before I came live tonight, that's that into that story, I had a real weird, eerie feeling about something, and I don't know what it was. So, of course, Kim came in, and he was kind of upset at me, but I had this real weird, almost like a panic feeling come over me, but it wasn't panic. So I thought, I'm going live because I feel really strange about something. So, women have, and men do it too. They have that intuition thing. Have you ever had like a premonition? Like you feel like something's going to happen and then the next day it does. Have you ever had that? Or not?
I
Maybe
think so.
Maybe not the next day, but maybe weeks later. So I
had
had
a nightmare that came true the next day. So yeah.
So that's
crap
kind
out of me. So
I had a premonition of a nightmare in my first husband the first time when he told me that he had been cheating on me. I had a dream the night before that he was cheating on me with my best friend. And the next day I went to work, came home early, and my best friend was there with him, and I caught them together.
So when you say premonition, do you mean like a dream?
Like either a dream, like you have a dream at night, like Ina was saying, she had a dream and something came. Mikey says, okay.
And are those dreams really vivid? Like they feel so real?
But I mean, spoiler, I have a lot of nightmares.
I have very vivid.
And they're all, the ones I remember are extraordinarily vivid and terrible. But this was a wild one. I had a nightmare that somebody went to my boyfriend's high school and they had come across a long distance. I even vaguely remembered the car, and it was a handgun, and showed up at my boyfriend's high school. And the next day, these two punks showed up in a car with a gun in his high school, and it's not a place where that happens. It's a total no gun violence whatsoever. I was like, oh, I don't want that to happen again. Thanks. So that scared the bleep out of me. So, but I will have thoughts that pop into my head, and they scare me, and I'm like, oh, I hope that doesn't actually come true. So
right.
What?
Excuse me.
Yeah, you did that earlier too.
Oh, you've had that too, Lucy?
No, Enid, I heard her burp earlier too. She burped like a champ.
Amazing. Her burps
I'm drinking Orange Crush, so it makes me bounce like a trucker.
She has the best burps. She's like, her burps should go on the road. They're so beautiful.
Excuse me, I belch.
Oh, you belch?
I don't burp. I belch like a bleeping lady.
Well, your burps are beautiful and they're very musical, and I think you should take them on the road. I'm serious.
Well, at least it's not that fart heard around the world. That was horrifying.
Yeah, you can name the band Burp and Slurp.
So a long time ago on somebody else's panel. Let me back just train.
Oh my God, that was the farthest.
I'm new to using AirPods with active noise canceling. I've only had them for a few months, so I don't totally understand the technology 100%. I'm getting better with it, but anyway, I thought because they're I'm dumb and crazy. No, I am. I'm dumb because I thought noise canceling means that it would cancel noise picked up by the microphone and isolate only my voice.
Mm-hmm.
And I was on this panel for a long time. Now I digest like everyone else, and stuff happens. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh man, I gotta cut one. But I didn't want to mute. I thought, well, I have my AirPods in. So I just lifted my leg and I let one go. And it was thoroughly and utterly picked up by the mic on my AirPods. And somebody said it went on for 30 seconds or something.
It was.
Oh,
I could have died.
And I was laughing so hard. I never heard a fart. I never heard a fart that go down that long in my life. It was like the fart pitch was on pitch. It was on. It was just excellent. It was like it went on so long. It just kind of went off, and it just kind of
you can make a record. You can make a record out of that.
Yeah, you can make a record out of
it. Records. But the thing is, I realized I was screwed because when I looked up my little, on the StreamYard when you're talking, your little bubble moves.
Mhm.
and I realized it was moving, so it's
Mhm.
my fart noise was being projected
Yeah,
to
her bubble was just like
StreamYard. I was like, oh no.
You
Oh
just went,
God, no.
it was on pitch. It was on what is that? What
I'm
do they
on
say
fleek.
that when your eyebrows are on your fleek. Your eyebrows are on they're fleek. They're on fleek. It was such a perfectly the vibrato.
It was an orchestra.
The vibrato of the fart
Oh
was
God.
perfect.
And it was
like,
not a shart. I need to put that on record. It wasn't a shart.
I was like, she must have shart her pants because
No,
that was
it wasn't a shart. I've never
just-
sharted in my whole life that I can never recall.
It had a
So-
pitch to it. It had a vibrato, and it went to the point where it just got silent. And I thought she had asked Siri to fart or something, and
Celine Dion got nothing on me.
Yeah, like Alexa will fart for you, and she has like this.
What?
You know how
Hey
you can say,
Siri,
like,
fart.
Well, I'm software, so that's not really something that's...
What is that in the background?
That's her Siri, but she's got it.
Hey
as
Siri, make a
Sounds like a
fart
ghost
noise.
box.
She made her Siri have a dude's voice.
What?
Let's
That's
do
what I
Alexa.
said, you idiot.
Alexa, can you do a fart?
Big fart. That was a tiny one.
Alexa, do a
All
long.
right. Well, not
Oh, Noni, do you remember the other day you were having such a hard time with Alexa and I told you to tell it to go fart?
Holy
Do you remember? Do you remember that?
No, shut up, Alexa. Alexa, shut up.
Fart noise on Spotify.
Yeah. Okay, what was that again, Lucy? Go ahead.
Do you remember the? Do you remember? Do you remember the other day? Do you remember the other day when you were having such a hard time with Alexa and Siri apparently because Alexa wasn't cooperating? Do you remember when I told? Do you remember when I told you to tell it to go fart? Tell Alexa to go fart.
Yeah.
That reminds me.
Yeah. Well, that fart, I didn't think she's ever going to stop. I said, do a long fart, but that was kind of like Enid's, but Enid's was more smooth. Enid had almost hers was greased or something. It was just like, Becky, it was just like, it was so funny. It was the funniest thing. It was, didn't you record that, Enid? Enid, are you with us? She's turned her mic off. She must be farting. Enid, to Earth to Enid. She probably got one of her kids is probably in her office there. But her fart was just, I thought it was an AI doing it. And it was actually her, and it was so funny.
It deserved a standing ovation.
Exactly. I would have stood up if I wasn't so lazy when she done it. But oh my God.
You would have stood up and you would have farted too.
Well, yeah, that's true, because I do that. Definitely. But yeah, she definitely had that one down. Yeah, she's obviously got a kid talking to her, so she's mute. But yeah, it was pretty funny. My stomach is not, and it's making weird noises right now. I don't think it liked it. It liked the soup. I like the soup. It would have been delicious soup, and it would be perfect if it was cold, but it's hot here. So this is 66 degrees right now, but we had like 80 degrees today.
You like the soup. Your stomach didn't though.
My stomach didn't like it. My stomach is always very loud. My stomach wakes me up sometimes.
Do you have would you say you have a weak stomach?
I have an old stomach. I have when you get older, your stomach, there's so many things you can't eat. And see, sometimes when we get older, we become lactose intolerant. And I love milk, but milk no longer loves me. Alexa, stop. Shut yourself off and go to sleep. Do whatever you do. She's over there spinning like she's just going to butt in any minute. Yeah, I've been on this diet for almost 2 months, and I've lost a pretty good, considerable amount of weight.
I was interrupted.
Oh, that's what I told you.
I'm going to serenade you with my gaseous noises.
Oh my.
Was that one of your farts? Did you do that just now? Huh?
I have I have it saved on my phone, like an album of my noises.
You got that real long fart? She recorded her fart.
No, I don't think I have that one.
For,
Sad panda.
what's that say? What's that saying? You did it for prosperity? No, prosperity. Was that a fart? This sounds like a. That sounds like a little mouse. You got a little mouse in there. Ranger says, "Lucy, love your pug. He has a pug Wawa.
Oh, thank you, Ranger.
He has a half Wawa, half pug, which is adorable too."
Oh.
Yeah,
See,
Lucy.
I don't have use for that.
Well, actually, I have 2
album
pugs.
anymore. Oh man.
Lucy has
Hey, everything.
I have 2 pugs. One's an adult and one's a baby. And actually, the adult pug is like a short pug. She was the runt of the litter. She was only 1.5 pounds when we got her.
So she's a shug.
Huh?
She's a shug.
A
Short
pug.
pug. She's a shug.
Short pug.
A shug.
And
Oh, a short pug.
She's made Lucy very famous.
Yes. But that first video, 158,000 views. Except I don't. Well, the first video I don't like because that wasn't my true authentic self. That was my old self. You can see my hairy face in there. But yeah,
I
yeah.
got a hairy face.
I do too. I got hairy legs, a hairy face, a hairy hoo-ha.
This is
Hairy
to my
everything.
husband's razor all the time. So.
Oh my God, my husband. I don't even know what. I don't even know if my husband has a beard right now or what. I mean, I see him all the time, but I don't know. I don't know. It's weird when you get old because you're like, who are you? He can get up in the morning and like, I haven't seen you in a while. Who are you? No, my husband, yeah, that's a whole nother show in itself.
How many more views do you need now to get to 1 million?
Like 20,000, actually.
20,000?
I subtracted. I got so if anybody wants to play my playlist, you got to go into the actual playlist.
How many hours are in a year? Hey Siri.
I don't know, 365 times
How many
24.
hours are in a year?
Let's do 300. Alexa, what's 365
Holy
times 24?
Oh my god, a whole year is only 8,765.82 hours.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So you need like a few people to run that. Otherwise.
Yeah, and if I could get those 1,000, I'd get 20. If my algorithms would pick up, and I would get the 20,000. I have 900. Let me look at it.
Well, 20,000. That's about how much I get in a week.
I know, you make me jelly. Okay, let me let me get over here on my thing and look down or look down. Look up. Okay.
Actually, no, I get more than that, like twice that.
And I got 25,000 subscribers, which is people subscribing all the time. And that video of the pickle video only got 699 views, and I got 14 subscribers. So that's weird. Okay, wait a minute. Let me go into.
They really love the pet videos.
I just do anything. I don't think about my videos. It's just whatever's there. I don't try. I don't even care. And probably if I did try, I might. Okay, it says right now I have 25,375 subscribers, and then it says, and now this is in on the YouTube side. But if you look at Social Blade, it's different. If you look at my About page, it's different. Now I'm going to go down to lifetime. Okay, I have 978,188. So 1 million, Alexa, 1 million. What is 1 million subtract 978,188?
1 million minus 978,188 is 21,812.
21,000. I need 20.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Oh, shut up, Alexa. I'm not sure either. 21,000. I still need 21,000 views. So I got a while. And that's in 2 years. And that's not great, but that's okay but I don't understand. So right now I only have views in 48 hours. I only have 4,252 views in 2 days. So if anybody wants to play my playlist for me, go to the playlist and play my shorts. Because I have 1,000. Let me see how many shorts I have. Wait a minute. I have 1,800 videos. My playlist, you got to hit playlist. Don't hit live, don't hit shorts, hit playlist, and it'll give you everything. Okay, I have 1,254 shorts. And you can even put them up on a 2 if anybody wanted to play that for me. And that'll only take about an hour for it to go through. But I need the views because it's going to take me a while at this speed. But I mean, I used to get excited. Like the highest video I have with views is just like 6,000 something, maybe 7. So see,
And
people
that's a short, right?
Yeah, that's a short. Now I have some just regular videos with 1,500. Okay, like don't touch my pickle.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I love you, friend. That has 291. Crocheting.
You said don't touch my pickle. Then like you said something else, but you said like a
yeah. Like is that like my Butterfinger? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, I got to be a goofball. I can't handle life, you know. My most beans magical fruit. Let's see. That one has 45,000. Wait a minute. Not 45,000. 4,000. Let me see. Like, and if you've seen my videos, there's a red line there. Just hit the clear the history. That takes a little bit off, but not much. I'm trying to get to where I can see all my views. Wait a minute. Where'd my StreamYard go? There it is. I don't want to play that over. I've got it playing because there's red lines. That's somebody's been playing it because there's about a red line. There's a red line there on my shorts. There's a few red lines where the red lines are. Okay, what am I looking at? Okay, I forgot where to go. Okay, wait a minute. Manage your videos. Where do I go? And exactly how does an algorithm work anyway, Lucy or Enid? Anybody? How do algorithms work?
Well, I'm not certain, but I think the Google gods, if you get some like, I don't know,
the more views and likes you get, the higher it's gonna go. And I think it depends on like how much you get in a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
oh, is that what it is? I wasn't sure how.
That's why you got a network too.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you mean? Like go to different platforms or something?
Well, no, like different channels and help each other grow it. But shorts, there's already like a short automatic feed. Like I guess you don't really need to network with that, but with like regular videos and live streams, yeah, I think so. Unless you already got like a
so I need to go to other people's lives and stuff.
Yeah, and watch videos and comment on videos.
I do that. It's usually just people know.
Well, but then they have to like the point of doing that is that they support you back.
I know, but I don't even know the people. I don't hardly know. I'm only subscribed to like 300 people.
Well, then yeah, just I mean, I guess I don't know. Like maybe go to like so and so's live that you know, and maybe learn more people there.
I do go in and say to the people I know, like, but you just need to keep going to people's channels and saying hi and stuff like that.
Yeah, and then try to like connect there, like connect. And it's not a grow channel. It's like that's different.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like you
yeah, I do that, but I mean I don't, because I don't think that's very many people I'm subscribed to. So, and a lot of the times, I mean, I ain't subscribed to like, because I don't consider myself as having a community or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like I see people I'm subscribed to right now. I'm over here looking at this. Let's see. I'm subscribed to a lot of people. I'm subscribed subscribed to people in the Philippines. I'm subscribed to people in Brazil. I'm subscribed to this girl right now. Her name is AR. She comes to my channel sometimes. I see she's live, but usually, if the most people that I'm subscribed to, they're like, I kind of don't always see their lives because they're either on real early or real late at night. So I wasn't sure how algorithms work. And I mean, I'm channel members. I'm channel member to like 10 people, I think. I don't even know if I'm still a channel member to you, Lucy. I'm gonna have to go in there and check. Am I?
I think you did recently because I was live kind of recently. And which, by the way, like I don't know if I'll be doing gaming lives anymore. I was saying this to a friend of mine earlier. I'll probably want to start doing like panel lives like you do.
Yeah, panels and
I watch out. It usually brings trouble.
Well, here, but I want to do it differently. Like if I know someone that, I'm gonna do it differently. Like I'll be sending like StreamYard links or whatever link I use to like their Instagram or their Facebook if they want to come up. I'm not gonna put it publicly there.
I don't have much trouble unless I don't never really have that many bad people, but we have in the past. We know that, but you just got to be leery of
drama for your
and you don't know like what if someone is trying to clone accounts that aren't them, and then they give you a rated.
Oh God! You get a helicopter.
Yeah. Well, no, and then you get an over 18 rated surprise on your.
Oh
yeah,
the helicopter. And then that's what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you mean by helicopter.
You don't want to know.
Mean, like, well, it's like I have to be careful with my wording. I have to be careful with my wording because like they could do a surprise like 18 plus images, you know.
Yeah.
And videos, like, and then that puts your channel at risk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to do now. Like, now sometimes I've like put up lives, and like, they'll just take off. It's like, but now it's like every 10th live, and then it'll get. I'm fine with just getting 1,000 views, and on a video like a short, but I'm getting them on shorts now because I don't have time. I have the time.
Hello?
But I don't have patience.
Oh my God, I can't hear anything.
Yeah, we hear you. I don't have the patience to do like I used to on this thing. Now, if I ever get to 1 million, which ain't 900,000, I don't think is that bad for 2 years, because this channel was just 2 years old the 3rd of October, and I don't think it's that bad. But I mean, it's not like it's going to be famous or anything like that. But
my channel's like a couple years old.
My God, Lucy, you're just making things worse for me.
Mine's gonna be 3 years old in March.
But you got to tell me everything you can, Lucy, and help your old grandma, because I want to get to 1K, and then I can just sit here and chill out and not even care anymore.
1 million, you meant?
What did I say?
1K.
You said 1K.
Oh. Like, those are rookie numbers.
See,
you gotta bump those numbers up.
I know, but I don't know how to do it.
What will happen is like once you get to 1 million, you have a short, and then that's worth 1 million. You'll get another 1 million.
Yeah, right. Like that's gonna ever happen. But I don't know. I don't even care. As long as I'm getting that little big check. Now this month I got a check, and it's only $175, but that's okay.
You see, I only get like $20. I only get like $20 a month or so.
Holy shit.
Well, I got
all the views you get with it.
Well, it's terrible. You can get views, you can get crazy. I was watching this guy today, and his name is I don't know if it was Whitdocs. It was one of those paranormal people, Whitdocs, and this one guy. He says, "I'm just going to tell you the skinny of YouTube." And he's a guy that goes into these old abandoned houses, like people have just left these houses, and like they're like time capsules. When they left, they just left everything. Okay, the guy had 375,000. What are you doing?
monkey from the Harrison. I'm trying to put my
Oh, I thought
freaking
you were,
moth up, but I can't. I can only find
I
one,
thought
and
you were
that ain't
getting,
enough.
I thought you were getting I thought
A
you were
gun?
getting no, like, no, like ice. Anyway, let me tell you what this guy
Pew
said.
pew. I'm just kidding.
He had
I'm joking.
375. He had 307. Now get a load of this. 375,000 subscribers. Okay.
Wow.
He had 9 million views.
Oh my god.
He said that is not good for somebody that has 375,000 subscribers to only have 9 million views. And he showed, and I'll have to look in my history to see what his name is. And I just stumbled across him because I love to watch these channels about anything about, like, I don't know if you guys have ever watched, oh God, now I can't even think of it. A Grim Life Collective. Oh my God, I love those kids. I watch all those channels, the abandoned houses, the paranormal stuff. That's just my thing. I love it. Well, anyway, he said, I'm going to tell you how to check this. And I've watched him before when he talked about Social Blade. He said Social Blade, he even talked about this. YouTube, okay. Social Blade, YouTube hates Social Blade. Social Blade, you go on Social Blade.
Yeah, YouTube can suck it.
Yeah, they want to do away with Social Blade. It's not anything of theirs. Okay. They exaggerate what people make because it even says on there, I make more money than I make. Oh, and it says, well, I'm going to bed to get some sleep. Okay. So
that's not
social
that's Ariel.
What, honey?
Is
That's
Social
Ariel that said
Blade?
that. You said Enid.
What about Social Blade?
Is Social Blade another app?
Social Blade is just on. You just type it in up in your browser and go to your channel, and it's not even put out by YouTube. It's just put out by a third-party rank ASS thing, and they go in there and they tell you they'll show you your views. They round the views off. They don't tell you all of the views you got, and it says what money you make, and it's always more than way more. They show way more.
So
sometimes they show way less than what a person makes. It's like something they do that's an invasion of privacy, and YouTube hates it. YouTube not YouTube, but people hate it. People have tried to get it taken down and everything. But anyway, this guy was talking about that. And he says, everywhere you go on YouTube, like you go on your about page, it'll show rounded off to the nearest 1,000 or whatever, how many views you got. The only true views you can count on is going into your YouTube studios, and it shows you the accurate view. I don't hate you, Colin. And then
you're gonna have to hide them.
I'm hit. I don't have a camera. So anyway, this guy says he goes to Social Blade, and it shows that he makes $5,000 a month.
I'm sorry, I gotta drop down. I gotta do some stuff. I gotta drop down.
Yeah, and actually, I gotta get going too.
Ariel. My molars are floating. I gotta go. And I can't leave my computer unattended, or mischievous little children will come and probably belch into the microphone and go, maybe say swear words. So
fine. I was going to
I'm
tell you.
sorry.
I know. Well, Lucy will listen and I'll let her go.
Well,
wait, listen, Luce. Okay, so anyway, this guy said that it showed in Social Blade that he makes $5,000 a month. He said, I don't even make $1,000 a month. He said, I make about $400 a month at the most. And that's a month.
So Social Blade said he made 5,000, but he actually makes 400.
Yeah, Social Blade said he made $5,000 a month on the basic. I'll have to go in my history and see for sure what his name is because I can't remember. But he said it's just people need to tell the truth, what's going on. And
it sounds like they're deliberately lying. It's like they're deliberately lying.
Blade. It's just Social Blade is not even. It's not from YouTube. It's something that they make a third party.
Yeah, I know, but it sounds like they're deliberately lying there.
Yeah, and they're lying. Yeah, they're lying. And like I watch Lamont at Large, and he's a channel I like. He's got like 5 channels. He goes to graveyards. He's a real cool guy. If you ever get a chance, Colin, don't talk to me right now. Get a chance to watch Lamont at Large. I love him. Just he'll tell you just how it is. He don't have nothing to hide. He even did a thing about that. Why would they lie about such a thing? Because they're like a scam thing. They're like anything else on the internet, mostly bad.
Yeah.
And I went 3 months before without getting a payment. That's the longest I went without getting a payment. And I've got, pretty good views. And I got my ads, and the ads have run and stuff like that and everything. But
What's wrong with wine?
Colin, shut up, Matt. But yeah, I'll have to get this guy and send it to you, Lucy, in Messenger, how he just says it's time that everybody, I'm going to tell all my friends, attention getting, yeah. But check out Social Blade. It is
Social Blade. Is that something you sign up for? Does Social Blade just do it for everybody?
Just go up to your cursor and just type in Social Blade, then it'll pop up, and then you can type in your channel name, and it has what YouTube it has Facebook, Facebook.
Yeah, that's like a
Instagram,
violation of that's a violation of permission.
Yeah, it's a violation of privacy. Yeah, and YouTubers don't like it. It's not of YouTube. It's just somebody, third-party person, and it's just like I mean,
it's not their business.
Make the money. They make money, but they don't make nothing of what you. Yeah, it's none of their business, and it's what this. Oh gosh darn it! I'm trying to explain something.
Yeah, gosh darn it! I'm trying to listen to Alexa.
Get out of here. So anyway, yeah, it's just something somebody did, but it's just really not cool.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I went 3 months before I thought it came in. I got like $175 this month. The most I ever got at one time was $400 1 month, and that was when I was, because I got 1,800 videos all together, and that was just because I got super chats and stuff like that. They take like 45% of what we make anyway.
Well, I thought it seems like they take more and more every year.
Yeah, they are. I remember. I swear, and everybody told me I was wrong, but I swear in 2019 when I made my channel, I swear when I started getting monetized, I swore they only took 30%.
Yeah, that's what I
People
thought.
told me no, they were taking 40%, but I swear it was 30%. But now it's 45% of what you make.
And now is that the is that the ad revenue or the super chats or both?
That's what they take. They take it out, and then you get your final. They take that out of all the money you make. Then you get 40. Whatever you get is 45% after they take the 45%.
Yeah, because
what you actually make.
Yeah, I always thought it was 30% because then you got to pay taxes, and then really you get like half the money you make. That's what I heard. Now you get like less than half if you want to include taxes.
Yeah, it takes and I get a tax form every year, and I turn it in. And a lot of people don't turn their taxes in on YouTube. I would not mess with the IRS for anything.
Right.
I only made $1,200 last year altogether on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Is all I made. And anyway, yeah. But I turned my taxes in because I'm scared to death of IRS. You could just see them putting an old lady like me in jail. Yeah. I'd die the first day.
Yeah, yeah. They gotta pay Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam needs that check.
Mm-hmm. I love them. And you know how they say everything is about money. The money is the root of all evil. Well, the love of money is the root of all evil, but everything's about money, and people are crazy. It's all about money.
I love money.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway,
you need it.
Huh?
You need it to live.
Yeah, especially when your Social Security is so inky dinky like mine. But it's all good. I just want to get to 1 million views. So if anybody wants to watch my playlist, watch my shorts, watch anything, I don't care. But I want to get to 1 million because that's just kind of like a thing that I'm an old lady. I'd like to see that. That would be like a little cute. But YouTube, if you're going to do YouTube, do it for a fun hobby. Something. And like me, just trying to get out there and have fun. And then you got these mean, terrible people that attack you. But let them attack me. As long as me and the good Lord above know what's true, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? That's how we all should be. Can't stop it. But anyway, Lucy girl, I love you. My favorite granddaughter. Now we got to be careful when Ariel's up here because she says she's the favorite granddaughter, and you say you're the favorite granddaughter, and Vanessa says she's the favorite granddaughter. You're all my favorite granddaughters.
I'm the favorite son.
Colin says he's the favorite son. I love you all. Colin said he's the favorite son. Now you've got a brother. You've got a brother, Adam. I got to send my son Adam some birthday money too.
Well, here's the thing. Parents can say
here's the thing. Parents can say whatever they want, but the
They
kids
can
know.
even tell them, they can even tell themselves that they don't have a favorite, but they know. deep
No,
down
Colin.
that
Parents
they
don't have a favorite kid. They just love each kid differently.
They can tell themselves.
Oh, you don't know what you're talking
They
about.
can tell
Oh, for
themselves they
Pete's
don't
sake.
have a favorite all they want, but they know deep down who their favorite is.
Lucy, tell your little brother to shut up. Oh, wait a minute. You and Adam, wait a minute. Lucy, you're what? 20? I think you're younger than Colin.
I'm 31.
Oh, you're 31. Okay, you're just a little bit older than Colin. But anyway, I love you.
What is Colin the oldest?
No, Colin's the youngest.
Oh, I see.
My son is 40. He turned 40 yesterday.
I see.
My oldest son.
Big 4-0.
The big 4-0, and he's 11 years older than Colin. I believe in getting one raise before you have another one.
But how many children do you have altogether?
I have two. I have two biological and 150 not biological children. Because I claim everybody's children, because half the time they don't want their kids, so I just claim them.
It's all downhill.
Oh, okay.
It's all downhill from the big 4-0.
I'm your favorite grandma. Becky says I'm your favorite grandma. You're my favorite grandma or Lucy's favorite grandma. You're not old enough to be my grandma, Becky. You would be old enough to be Lucy's grandma.
How old are you, Noni?
61.
61. Actually, my parents are let's see, 62 and 63.
Oh, they're just right there with me and Kim. I'm 61. Kim's 63.
And actually, I'm the youngest of three.
Oh, you're the baby of all three. That's awesome.
Yeah, I think my parents. I think if I calculated it right, they must have had me when they were 30, or a little over 30. Yeah, about my age actually is when they had me.
Yeah, I had Adam. I had Colin when I was 32. Kim was 34. And then Adam, I was 21, I guess. He's 40.
And if I calculated it correctly, because I was born July 2nd. I was actually supposed to be born on the 4th. But I came 2 days early. If I calculated it correctly, I was conceived on October 1st.
Well, I knew right exactly when I got my children because I planned them both. I knew when they were coming, and I knew when that. I better watch my mouth. Yeah, you got to calculate it up. Becky says I'm 12 years older than you, starting early. Well, you're just old enough to be my sister, Becky Boo. Becky Boo, I can't believe Becky Boo is even what her age, because she's just the cutest little old thing and the funnest thing to talk to on the phone. Cracked me up. We had a good old time, didn't we, Becky Boo?
I was born at 9:56 a.m.
My niece, great niece. Oh God, wait a minute. Kayla is
It was in my birth certificate, so that's how I know.
Yeah, I got my birth certificate, which was a carbon copy. It's so because I was born in 1962, and back then it was the birth certificate, the copy of the birth certificate, or whatever. The background is black, and it almost looks like they scratched. Yeah, we got to do that again, Becky Boo. That was fun. Like they scratched in the. Becky, I'm just as crazy on the phone as I am on the lives, ain't I, girlfriend? Probably a little crazier on the phone, but I'm crazy all around. And I'm proud of being crazy. But yeah, my birth certificate looks like something from the Middle Ages. And then, I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, and then I was going to tell you about my great niece. She was supposed to be born on the 2nd of July. You say your birthday is 2nd of July? Lucy? Hello? Hello? I think I lost Lucy. But I think she said her birthday was on the 2nd of July.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I couldn't hear you there for a second.
I don't know why that was.
It was a YouTube blooper. Yeah, Becky said either way, we had fun. Yeah, my niece, my great niece was supposed to be born on July 2nd. And your birthday, did you say was the 2nd?
Well, I was supposed to be born. I was actually supposed to be born on the 4th.
Okay.
But I was born 2 days early.
Yeah, she was supposed to be born July 2nd, and she was born on July 4th. And it was so cool because we thought, I told my niece, I said, which is my great niece, I said, just hold, don't have her to the 4th of July. Don't have her. you got to keep her inside till she's like, if she's coming, I'm going to let her out. And I'm like, no, you're not. But anyway, thank God she didn't go into labor until like at midnight on the 3rd. And then, well, 10 o'clock, I think, and she had her just in a couple hours. But she's our 4th of July baby. And her name is Emma. My great niece named her after my mother. And ever since my great niece was a little girl, she told my mom she was going to name her baby girl after her. Now, what was your question?
How old is she?
How old is the great niece? She's 5.
Oh, the one that was born. The one that was born on July 2nd.
No, she was supposed to be born on July 2nd, but my niece didn't have her till July 4th, so she actually had her on July. So that's really cool because their family and everything. I don't really go to family get-togethers anymore because I've had knee replacements. It's so hard on me. I have to, if I hold my knees bent, they lock up on me, and it's very hurtful, very painful. So if I can't go somewhere and hold my feet straight out in front of me, legs, it's very bad. But so I don't get to go to many family things, but it's just cool having a birthday party and the 4th of July on the same day,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she's a firecracker for sure. Cutest little thing.
Firecracker.
I have a video of me and her when she was a baby, and oh my God, she was always, and everybody always says she's just like you, Aunt Nori. All she does is talk, and I'm like, gee, thanks, because I'm known for being the talker of the family. That's okay.
I can see that.
Can you tell?
Yeah.
But what you see here is what you get in real life. I mean, I have to really hold back and not call people and bug them. Becky, how long were we on the phone that day we were talking? Me and Becky both Becky's hilarious. Oh my God. I laughed at her. I was like, nobody could be funnier than Enid, but Becky's a hoot. Let me tell you. We was saying all kinds of things we wouldn't say on a live panel, weren't we, Becky?
like 18 plus kind of things.
18 plus X rated. No. I just love everybody, and I just want to have a good time, and everybody to have a good time, and everybody to be happy. And I wish it was like that, but some people just can't be.
Yeah. Some people are party downer.
Yeah, downer, Debbie Downers. We used to call them Debbie Downers, but anyway.
Yeah.
But I guess I'll get off here and let you go, Lucy, and get you some sleep. And maybe one of these days, I'm going to have 1 million $1 million views. I don't care about 1 million subscribers, which that might be nice, but
yeah,
I want to get to my 1 million views. I guess I'm going to have to.
And you said
I try
you
to
need
go
20
to everybody's live streams, but I have the notification bells on for people that I'm subscribed to, but maybe I should subscribe to more people.
Well, yeah, like maybe like connect to other people that know people, go to Rangers Live or go to Cynthia's.
Yeah, I go to I play Rangers. I'll be over there, and I mean I do go to a lot, but I guess I got to get those because I wasn't really sure what algorithms were because I'm too lazy to even look stuff up. If I don't know it, I don't care. I don't look it up. Crochet. If I can't make it on my own by looking at a picture, I don't do it. I'm just like the less informed. What is it they say? Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, think about it. It really is like a child. You know nothing at all.
Right. And they're not. And children aren't even afraid. Children aren't even afraid of things, unless
that child is harmed or gets traumatized.
Right. Yeah,
and then they're messed up for life.
Yeah, unless they're told about the boogeyman, like stuff like that, they don't have fear. Like I know my kids, Colin used to just. I tell him, you got to look both ways when you cross the road, and don't you dare cross the road unless mommy's got your hand. But he would just look at I don't know what it was about that kid. He wasn't stupid. He was very, very intelligent. I mean, both of my kids, they wanted to put him up a grade or two when they were in kindergarten because they were just like little brainiacs. I was like, these can't be my kids because I'm dumb in a creek manner. But I was a school teacher, but still that don't take much to teach.
Were you just a school teacher or were you a special ed teacher?
No, it was
No, I thought you said once you were a special ed teacher.
No, I taught school, elementary education. I I had to work. I worked for daycare. I worked in daycares, and then we had what we did is we had these. We'd have to get our 60 hours of elementary education because I thought, well, I want to be a substitute teacher at least, because some states you don't even have to go to school. You don't have to get 60 hours of elementary education to even, like, that's what you need to become a teacher. Well, you have to, some people have to go to school just to be substitute teachers, but in some states you don't have to even go to school. You can just volunteer to be you don't volunteer, you get paid, but just say, hey, you can call me, I'll substitute, because substitutes don't really have to do anything. But I actually went to school so that I could do that, which I started out with preschool. But what I did as preschool is I did the kindergarten testing for the kids so that they could go into kindergarten. So then go ahead.
Does it not pay a lot?
The pay's pretty good, actually.
Oh, okay.
Now, if a person is just, if the one person in the family works only, a school teacher only, nowadays they make about 50 grand, 45 to 50 grand a year, which is nothing now, not with this economy. But if you got, and back when it was just like 30,000 and you got two people making an income, that was more than enough. At one point, Kim and I had where we were going to build a house and everything here on our property, because he had a really, really good job and I had a good enough job doing that. But then things happened and this and that and the other. So, and now we're both retired and retirement is horrible, but he's got a good 401k. So we always have that.
Well, you're retired. Does that mean you're retired again?
No, I'm retired.
So that means you're always tired, Nani.
Huh?
That means you're always tired.
I am always tired, but I'm too hyper to sleep. But I have been sleeping the last couple of days. That's because I'm crocheting all these hats and stuff. But I had to retire in 2016 completely. In 2009, I did completely because of my epilepsy. I kept having too many seizures, and it was getting dangerous because if I'd ever have fell on one of those kids, oh my God, that would be terrible. But I couldn't quit having them. I was just having them constantly. And I had one time on the way home from work, and I had enough. I still was aware enough of myself to pull my car over. Then I had it on the side of the road. And then when I woke up, I came to, I was in the ICU. I'd had like seven epileptic seizures, one right after the other.
Can you still drive?
I get a driver's license. They let me have it. Now I can actually physically still drive, but I don't drive in town anywhere on the highway.
Okay.
So,
short places.
Yeah, short places like I can drive. Colin always goes with me, so I have to really depend on Kim and Colin to take me when I go shopping or take me to the doctor, because the state of Missouri won't, I have restrictions. Even though they'll let me have a driver's license, right across the driver's license, it says restricted, because, I could not necessarily, I'm not worried about being a danger to myself, but to others I am. And so
when it says restricted, you can't drive in certain places.
Yeah, I can't drive on highways. I can't drive within 10 miles of my home. Like if I would get pulled over and I would be like driving, I would get in a lot of trouble. Like if I'm 10 miles from my home, especially if I'm on a highway or a street. So like I live out in the country, so I can take my car and ride around out in the country and stuff like that and not have to worry too much. But I don't go anywhere, like, say, for instance, I want to go to Walmart. There's no way that I would drive to Walmart because, I have to be on streets and I have to be on the highway because I'm out in the country. I have to be on the highway. So I have a restricted driver's license, a limited restricted driver's license. And, of course, with the police, if they'd stop me, they'd look at this number on this driver's license and they would see that I have to be accompanied by a licensed driver. And I can't be behind the wheel when I'm like in city ordinance. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, so like you can't drive alone ever?
No. Now I do. Now I have actually went up to our McDonald's, which is about 2 miles away. I've actually drove up there before and got a soda by myself, and I did okay. But as far as it's like now, when I get in the car, it's like it makes me dizzy. It's just like I have problems focal have focal seizures. I've even had tonic-clonic seizures, which are the grand mal seizure, which they used to call the grand mal. They call it the tonic-clonic now. But anyway, yeah, see, I wouldn't want to. And I have seizures from I don't really have seizures from flashing lights or spinning objects, unless, I have my ceiling fan on, it doesn't bother me. And flashing lights don't really bother me if they're not moving really fast.
Yeah.
I can play games like Mario Brothers and video games and Animal Crossing and games like that. But as far as the real flashy, flashy games and stuff like that, I can't do it. I can't look at it. I can listen, but if I look at them, when they're some of the games, the games you play and stuff, and then the shooting games, they're going around with the guns, and they're the ones play like that. Well, they're real curvy, turning curves, Grand Theft Auto and stuff like that. If I would sit there and look at that, which he loves to play that old game, and even we used to play oh God, what's it called? Where they're fighting Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat can give me one. Because they're kicking and fighting, and they're doing stuff, and games like that, and they
Didn't
can
you,
cause.
didn't you also say? Didn't you also say? I want to be clear, because I think you said before you also have lupus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a couple people that have that. It's no joke.
Oh God, you wouldn't believe my torso if you saw it. It's nothing but scars. You get. I have systemic lupus erythematosus. And some people have, they found out I had that at 15, and it was in remission until I was 35 years old.
Does it attack your kidneys?
Attacks your kidneys. It's like your body is foreign to it. If you say systemic, there's discoid lupus, there's SLE, there's different kinds of lupus. And I've had to have chemo before for my lupus. And I've lost my hair 3 or 4 times. I've been bald 3 or 4 times in my life. Your hair falls out because nowadays though they have chemo, and it's almost like a cancer. And it's really hard to explain. Your friends can tell you about it. You can lose your hands from it.
Well, I have a friend of mine, and she said there is different types of lupus. I can't remember what she said.
Yeah.
We talk a lot.
Yeah.
But she said, well, actually, her lupus, it doesn't, I guess it does attack her kidneys, but actually that's something else. I forget what she said.
Nephritis, whatever it causes. You get neuropathy from lupus, which is numbing in the hands and feet. You get poor circulation. You get, of course, you get. Does she have the bad skin where she gets the psoriasis, the white patches skin that itches real bad and it can turn into sores real easily?
I think she said she gets some of that on her face.
Oh, that's the mylar rash. That's a rash that is usually the first sign that you're having an outbreak. It's like a rash that looks like a butterfly shape across your face, across your nose and onto your cheeks. That was the first thing I had. And it almost feels like you've been out in the wind and your skin is chapped. And it's, my skin used to be, when I was 35, 36 years old, it came back. I had the clearest complexion you'd ever want to see. And my complexion was really clear up until I was 55. And now my skin is really blotchy because I get the mylar rash so much. And
I've only heard women getting lupus. I never hear men getting it.
Well, people of color get it more than white people. Seal the singer. He was married to Heidi. Yeah. He has lupus.
Oh.
Have you ever noticed, if you know who he is, his face has got that pits?
No, I don't. I only saw him a couple times, but that's because he knew Heidi, and we watch America's Got Talent here.
Yeah. Seal has lupus.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga has lupus.
Oh, I
Lady
didn't know
Gaga,
that.
that song Joanne about her aunt, that's about her aunt. She lost both her aunt lost both of her hands. Yeah, Lady Gaga has
Oh.
lupus. Selena Gomez has lupus. See, when you have lupus, you learn of all these famous people that have lupus. It's really weird.
I don't. What about Celine Dion? Does she have lupus?
I don't know if she has lupus. I know Selena Gomez does.
I know she has stiff person syndrome.
Yeah, she has that. I'm not sure if she has lupus or not. Oh gosh, who are all the people that are actors and actresses and singers that have lupus? There's
and from what I hear, lupus, there's like different levels of it. Some have it worse than others.
Yeah, some have it worse than others. Discoid is, my sister-in-law has discoid, and her skin is in terrible condition. Mine, I itch all the time. I itch all over. I take that Plaquenil like once a week. I have, it's really oh my gosh, if you saw, and I would never, that's the bad thing about when I die. People are, well, what do I care when I'm dead? I'm going to be dead. But I itch constantly. Some people don't itch from it, but how it starts out is this white scaly patch on the skin, and it's dry and it itches. And no matter how much I take 500,000 milligrams, micro units of vitamin D. When you have lupus, you can't get out in the sun. It'll sunburn your skin to the bad. It's just like somebody's holding a hot skillet or a hot fire.
I gotta tell you, like, I avoid the sun as much as I can because I burn easily in the sun.
Yes, do it, because it'll turn you old before your time, and plus skin cancer is the terrible thing.
Well, I also use lotion on my skin to keep it moist, like my face.
Yes, don't ever stop using skin lotion. It is vitally important because you need to hydrate on the outside as much as you do on the inside.
And you gotta drink your water too. Drink your water.
Drink the water.
Just don't break your water.
Yeah, we drink so much water. We drink so much water around here. My husband used to say, because we can't drink our well water because
hey
Kenny, we can't drink our well water because it's got a lot of natural chemicals to it, but it's not good. It's got we don't drink it. It's horrible. And when we had
what does it have? Like aluminum in it?
It just has like it's the minerals in the ground, just too much of it. You would have to run it through a filtration system, and we used to use the water bottle, you put the filters, but that's so expensive to put those filters in it. We need a water softener, and we also need a thing on our sink, and we just never have got it. But we buy bottled water, and we usually take gallon.
Same here. Actually, we buy cases of bottled water and gallon water.
Oh, so do we. Now, me and Colin fight over water. Who was it one time said to us? I can't remember. You guys are like two alcoholics. Instead of fighting over the beer, you're fighting over the bottled water. So Colin's lost quite a bit of weight. I think he's lost like 40, 50 pounds, but water helps you lose weight. Water, a lot of times people aren't hungry, they're thirsty.
Yeah, so, and I've noticed that with my body too. It's like you feel hungry, but once I drink a bunch of water, I'm not hungry.
Yeah, because being thirsty and being hungry are like, they give you the same symptoms almost. Yeah. And a lot of people they do think they're hungry, but they're actually just thirsty.
Yeah.
But I drink a lot of water.
Yeah, you said you did lose a lot of weight, and I bet you anything that can help your lupus.
Oh yes, it will help my lupus. The thing is, the only thing, but usually people with lupus are not fat; they're skinny. They're very skinny.
I knew someone. I don't know if I should say her name on here, but I don't know if she would mind. But just in case, she's another YouTuber. She goes like a keto. All she eats is meat. Like she doesn't have, she doesn't do like any unnatural stuff that's in food. And I think her meat is also GMO free. Like that's all she eats is like GMO free meat. and
Mhm.
I mean, she still has lupus, but she is so much better, and she used to be really really overweight, is what she said.
Yeah, we're doing this weight thing. We eat like normal food, but we only
Mhm.
eat small amounts. My well water
Yeah.
tastes like a copper penny. Ours too, Becky. I buy gallons of water instead of the 16.9 bottles. See, we were just buying the gallon jugs, but the place that we get our water, like we have a Quick Trip and they have a water station and you can fill
Mhm.
up your own jugs. Like a gallon jug is 25 cents. But that's down right now. So we've been having to buy bottled water, which we haven't bought bottled water in a long time. We just have our water glasses we fill up with the water jugs. But yeah, I hope they hurry up and get that fixed because what bottled water is beginning to get expensive. You know, like the little single
Yeah.
bottles.
And,
And
and like when you what did you say, like for 25 cents you can fill up a gallon?
yeah, a whole gallon. And
So you
that's
can bring
cheap.
gallon jugs.
Yeah, you can bring gallon jugs. We use our gallon jugs. We reuse them for a little while, and
That's
like
what we should start. That's what we should start doing, because it's like over $1 to buy a gallon.
do you have a
Like
Quick Trip where you live?
no, but we do have a Cubs food, and well, well, it's a Minnesota grocery
Yeah.
store, and
Uh-huh.
it's called Cub Foods, and we have a Cub Foods by us.
Oh yeah.
What my mom said is that I think they do that. Like you can bring in empty bottles and they fill them up for you, and you just
Yeah.
you pay like a fraction
Yeah.
of the price than
Yeah,
what you would
that's
normally
great.
pay at Walmart. But
Yeah.
we haven't looked into that or do that, and we should.
Yeah, look
And
into it because it really
and
saves you the money. And
and we have a water filter, but my dad is always busy, never gets around to it, and I don't even know where to start with that. I'm not into like the plumbing kind of thing. Like like that's just not what like women do. Like
yeah,
into
that's not
that.
your thing. That's not a girl's thing to do. That's a guy's job.
No. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't know how to do anything when it comes
I
to
wouldn't even know where to start.
I know, me either. And but yeah, Phil, it saves a lot of money. It saves a lot of money taking them to the fill up stations, the water
Yeah.
stations, because it saves so much. You'd be surprised. But ours is broke down right now. And so
Well,
we don't
do they do that at Walmart?
yeah, Walmart does it. Colin, how much is it to fill a gallon of water at Walmart? Colin? Now he's ignored me. He does that. You got to come in here and copy my my video off for me too. My video for my he's not paying a bit of attention to me, and I can't even think of what I want him to do. It's one of my video game, my Animal Crossing I played today. I've got a little short I want to copy off for that.
Oh,
but
nice.
yeah, I think Walmart might be 25 cents too. If I use a Brita filter, it has to be replaced every 3 weeks. Yeah, Becky, I know. And that's what was getting to be a pain in the neck for us. Now, when I had my goldfish for 10 years, Mrs. G, she finally passed away of old age. And I was going to get me another goldfish for my birthday, but I cried so bad about my fish when she died. But anyway, I used to, because I'd cry if I had a cricket and it died, a pet cricket. But I hate spiders. I don't cry over spiders. But I never had a pet spider. Oh my God, I just can't shut up. But anyway,
well, the spiders, I would like squish it and like kill it right away. Like, ugh, I hate creepy crawlies.
I hate spiders. I hate them. People say, but they eat bugs. Enid loves spiders. I'm like, no, and
no.
I don't like snakes.
And I don't want I don't want to be. I don't want to like I don't want to even have a relationship with someone that likes that. I don't.
Enid is one of those people, though. It's not so much that she likes spiders or she likes snakes. It's just that she just doesn't want to kill anything, you know? And I'm like, I had no problem killing no spider.
Oh, me neither. And I don't like snakes. Oh, you know, my brother used to have a pet snake and I didn't understand it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You know, my husband does. We have copperheads so bad in the country, especially in the summertime. There for a while when he would kill one, because you kill them. I mean, they're good because black snakes actually kill the copperheads. So black
What
snake
are-
you want to leave alone. But I don't care if it is a harmless black snake. I don't like them.
Yeah,
I hate
no.
them. I can actually say I hate them.
Yeah, I
And
hate them too.
but my husband would kill those copperheads, and then he would hang their dead carcasses over the back of the
Gross.
fence. And I'd look out the window, be washing dishes, and look out the window and see that crazy looking dead copperhead hanging on the fence. And you know what else scares the living tar out of me? Turtles.
What's that?
Turtles.
Why is that?
Because they're just stupid.
Well,
No, they're scary looking.
I don't think they're scary. I think they're cute.
Now I crochet a turtle. You know, my poor grandson, this is how afraid I am of snakes, and I have nightmares about snakes all the time. I think my Walmart has taken that refill station out. Oh God. You have to look into that.
What about like an iguana or bearded dragon?
Oh no. I like the bearded dragons. When we were a kid, we had an iguana. I loved it. His name was Lizzie.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, they're really affectionate.
I love lizards, especially those little guys that are in the water. Those what are they called? Those they got those cutest little faces and they're pink. Ocelot. What is it? Ocelotos. How do you say that? You know what I'm talking about? They're
No.
they're little cute little lizards. But there's this. I was watching this video and this lady had this lizard and it was the cutest thing. I love lizards. I was a little kid. I used to love to catch lizards. They don't creep me out at all. But this lady had this lizard and it had this cutest little face. And I thought it was fake at first. I thought there ain't no way that's real. Had these big cute eyes, just big old baby eyes, and it just looked like it was smiling. And she just had it, and it was like up on her neck, and it was peeking around her neck, and it was just so cute.
Aw.
I would love to have a pet lizard.
Hey, I wouldn't mind having like having a bearded dragon. I think what is that? A bearded dragon and iguana. They're similar, right?
Yeah, bearded dragons, you can start them out real little and they get real big. My ex-husband, he loved reptiles of any kind. He used to scare me to death with turtles. The reason why I don't like turtles is because it's not so much that I don't like them. I'm afraid of them. When I was a little girl, I was fishing with my dad and I caught a big water turtle on my line. And I said, Dad, I got a big fish. He said, no, you don't. You got a big turtle. So anyway, him and my brother pulled it up in the boat. Well, I was messing with it and it clamped down on my hand and it wouldn't turn loose. And I panicked and my dad had to my dad was going to make turtle soup out of it. My dad actually had to cut its head off, and you don't want to kill them.
Oh.
You don't want to kill them until right before you cook them. You want them to be fresh. And my dad had to cut its head off for it to turn loose my hand.
Does it have teeth?
It had like something in there. I wasn't bleeding, but I had like indentations in my hand.
So no wonder you were traumatized over that.
I was traumatized. And and so turtles freak me out. Now I crocheted Guru, Guru. You know who Guru is, don't you? Guru and Wahoo.
No.
You might not know.
No.
But anyway, I crocheted him a turtle because he has Wahoo the turtle, and I crocheted him a turtle. That didn't bother me. But my grandson, it'll be 3 years ago this coming Christmas, he said, Granny, all I want for Christmas is for you to crochet me a snake. Now, I hate snakes, scared to death of them. Had a bad experience with a snake, too. And I got bit by a water moccasin when I was a little girl. I was swimming in the water.
Are they poisonous?
Yeah, they're poisonous, and they're even poisonous when they're little. But my friend, we had a family reunion, and one of my cousins or something you can get these kits. They won't kill you, but they'll make you very, very sick. These little rubber things. And if somebody gets bit by one, you take it and you make a suction on their skin and it pulls the venom up out of your skin.
Yeah.
So my cousin just happened to be with us. I waded out into the water. We seen one on the side of the bank. Well, I thought it won't get me. I ain't got bad luck. I'm 8 years old, little kid. And it came out into the water and it bit me on my right hand on the side. And I looked down, there was blood coming out, and everybody started. I said, a snake bit me, a snake bit me. So they got me out of the water, and I was sitting on the beach, and my cousin came up and he said, hang on, hold her down. And I said, what are you going to do to me? and he had that thing, and it put the suction on it, and it pulled the venom up out of my hand. I'll never forget that. Oh my God, it was a family reunion we were having.
Well, isn't there like an anti-venom that can kill the venom too? Like if you inject something right away?
It might be something in that. They do have, like, I know people. I met people here on YouTube from Australia, and they talk about the brown snake. I mean, Australia's got some wicked creatures, deathly poisonous creatures, and talking about the brown snake, and like you got so many minutes to get to a hospital if one bites you to get the anti-venom. And I'm like, oh my God, you wouldn't catch. I love Australia. That's why I love the people from Australia so much. I want to be Australian. I want to go there, but I don't want nothing to do with their animal.
Yeah.
But this one girl I watch, and she's a crocheter. One time she was having a video, and she said, "Oh, look," and she turns the camera, and this great big long lizard out in her yard.
Oh wow!
And she said it was poisonous, and I was like, because I was thinking, oh my God, it's so cute. I want to go out there and pet it. And I think I even put down in the comments, oh my God, I want to pet that. She goes, and then somebody said, you don't want to pet that kind of lizard because that, another person commented because it was alive. And
so was that actually a lizard, not a snake, right?
No, it was a big old lizard, great big, like 4 or 5 feet long.
Oh wow!
Black, not like a crocodile. It was really cute though. But they're like, no, that thing is poisonous. But she said she had them in her yard. They always keep their dogs inside, which is where dogs belong anyway. Anybody that keeps dogs outside, that just aggravates the crap out of me. But anyway, they've let people over there lose their animals so much because of, it just takes getting out one time and getting bit by them. And like they have these spiders as big as dinner plates. And I'm like, oh my God, that would kill me. As long as spiders stay outside, they're safe, but inside, they're dead.
Doesn't Africa have some pretty wicked creatures too?
Yeah, the the hippopotamus or the?
They're huge. They can swallow you whole.
Yeah, they're the deadliest animals. I think it's the hippo, or is it the hippo? That's the most dangerous, deadly animal there is, because they can kill you just instantly. They can crush you and eat you whole and swallow you. And now my husband goes to Africa every couple of years with his dad. He went this past October. I've talked about that before. And he would tell tales about the animals and what those Africans, like they take them on those tours and stuff. And the African people would tell them, don't get near what animals not to get near, and especially the hippopotamus or the rhinoceros or whatever, or whichever one it is. But you know what is cool is I'm not. Let me see what Becky says. I'm scared of chickens and roosters. At 4 years, you got flocked. Oh my God! I had a 6-foot rooster chase me. A 6-foot one chased me around my grandma's house. Been scared ever since. I'll tell you what. When they flog you with those rooster claws, that ain't no picnic. I've had that done to me before. And my grandma come right outside and shot it, and we had it for dinner. Jumped up in my face and just scratched the tar out of me. But yeah, chickens, I like chickens, but I like them mostly cooked. But yeah, but my husband keeps talking about getting rabbits and raising rabbits to eat. And I'm like, I ain't cooking no rabbits, and you ain't going to get rabbits for pets because or to raise, because I would not be able to part with them. And I sure wouldn't be able to eat them. And my mom used to cook rabbit meat. And my dad and my brothers used to hunt rabbits, wild rabbit. Nope, I ain't gonna eat no rabbit. I ain't gonna eat no deer meat. I can't eat something cute.
Oh, Nani, it is 10:30 and I'm getting
I gotta let you go. You needed to go, well, go. Yes, I've been on here almost 3 hours. Well, Lucy, I've thoroughly enjoyed it, sweetheart.
Yeah, it was nice.
Call me, message me anytime.
Yeah.
And now Becky's talking about the chickens. Okay, I'm gonna let you go, girlfriend. And
all right, I gotta twerk away.
Twerk away, baby girl. Twerk away.
Yeah. All right. Bye now.
Well, I'm paying attention to all your advice that you give me on this, how to get my views up there. I'm gonna have to do what you say. I always listen to you.
Yes. All right.
Okay. All right, everybody,
All right.
thanks for coming. I love you. Okay, Lucy, have a good night, sweetie. All right, and everybody else too, I love you. I'll see you next time I see you. Thank you for coming. I'm running and screaming. He couldn't catch me to flog me. I love fried rabbit. I don't eat it because I think they're too cute. But anyway, I'm a weirdo. And on that note, I guess I'm out of here. Okay, Becky Boo, you call me sometime and let's chit chat and have another one of those fun chit chats. Everybody, I love you. Thank you for coming. I greatly appreciate you. I'm going to brush my teeth and make more hats. Okay, bye-bye, everybody. Love you to the moon and back.